Hi everyone, welcome to TVON. Happy Thursday. My name is Joyce and thank you so much for being here with me. Now today we have an exciting lineup. There are styles here that we have today that you have not seen in months, if not years. And I'm not just talking about the crazy designer pieces with multiple colored stones. I am also talking yellow diamond bands. So it is the return of several styles that I don't remember the last time seeing these pieces, but they are here for another look. And not only that, but we have designer pieces, we have the color combination pieces, and we have that ultimate emerald and diamond necklace that is literally 6 figures plus. So if you want to see that, let me know. I know every time it's like a museum piece, suddenly it's like, oh, there she went again to the museum, borrowed the piece, and it's here. So we have a wide variety of pieces. And speaking of diamonds, if you are a pink diamond lover, going back to that style that we have not necessarily seen as of late, I have today a pink diamond charm ring. Yes, an entire ring, no other stone in it, but one single solitaire pink diamond, and it is a charm ring. So I saw that piece, I thought I was still dreaming, I was like, somebody wake me up, but it is here, and the price is the exact same. So very excited to see these pieces here. If you have any requests, now I took it upon myself to bring out another one of our golden zircons that is in the rounds, because towards the end of yesterday's show, we had kind of a frenzy over the golden zircon. So the round, it flew out the door, had a couple people missing out here and there. So I went through everything that we had, saw the next best thing, and brought it out today. And yes, it is a round. So very excited for that. And kunzite is here. Whatever you want to see, aquamarine in the pendant is here. I have a blue wing blocky tanzanite in the saddle ring. So just one. And that's it for the blue wing blocky tanzanite. So we have a lot to get to today. Now, the first piece that I'm going to start with today is actually going to be a little bit different. So it is going to be one of those styles that, it's been a long time since we last saw this piece. And honestly, it was, I felt like, we could never bring it back, right? It's just impossible to do. There's just, too many factors to consider, right? Multiple different stones. You got to have all of the stones of a consistent color, clarity, this and that, shape, size, right? But it's been a while, and it is here today. So, and in fact, it is the very first item of today. So let's take a look here and see my yellow diamond rings. This right here, 1125336. Now, the original idea was to, gather some of these stones, perfectly match several of these stones in the hopes that we could bring more quantity to you, right? Our TVON family, our audience, right? But it's been a hot second, and we did our best, but it's not exactly doable, right? There definitely is going to be yellow diamonds floating out there, but to get it at a fantastic value, right? That is the more difficult part of this, right? Even more difficult than, yes, matching and setting these stones. So here it is. Hi G, hi Tracy, hi Charmaine. How is everyone doing? It feels like my Friday, so forgive me. But this is it, guys. It took a long time. And again, we wanted to bring some quantity here to make everyone happy, but it's taken time, and this is all we could come up with. So I have 2 rings here. As you can see, I stacked them atop of each other, and the color is consistent throughout both rings. Now here's the thing, when they both go, we're done, right? I don't have even a single stone to recreate the style. This is it. Each ring has 4 perfectly matched yellow diamonds cushion cuts. In each ring, there is a carat total weight of just the cushion cut VS yellow diamonds. Natural stones from the earth, not man-made, none of that funny business, right? And around each of your yellow diamonds, you have a single halo of your white diamonds to give the overall band a larger look. And in the white diamonds, you have 67 points total weight. They are both true to size, and each of these rings cost at least $59.99 to create. It's not easy. This is all we could come up with, and you know, I'm perfectly happy with it, right? It could have been 2, it could have been 1, it could have been none, right? And none, in that case, that's the worst case scenario. But here, we have 2 rings for 2 callers only. If you want to call in right now and say, I'll take both, you can. And here is what we are going to do. This is a great way to just take a yellow diamond ring and just dress up your hand, right? I'm going to borrow one here. I'm going to try it on. These stones, although there may be 4 individual stones, they are not small at all. Don't think that because we put the halo around your yellow diamonds, it means that, oh, your yellow diamonds are teeny tiny, they need some extra help, right? Absolutely not the case. You can't even see the band on this one. And it's true to size. I only have these 2. And I can't even remember when was the last time we had this particular style. And I can only imagine the last time we had this ring, it probably was the most popular and sought after piece of that day. And here it is, not even going to be $19.99. Stays like it is for the gold color in the white gold and the yellow gold. And I only have these 2. What you see is what you get. We will still size it for you to whatever size you need, but you're not even paying $19.99. And there it is, unbelievably comfortable. If you wanted to get both and stack them together, be my guest, right? And it's not even $19.99. You can see here that the yellow diamonds are so consistent. Not a single stone is like, oh, just slightly more brown or slightly more green or slightly more colorless, right? They are all consistent. It's not even $19.99. And let me actually move it over to my index finger because, you know, if you wanted to wear it here, I feel like you could, right? This is not exactly a ring that you wear on the ring finger or on the middle finger, right? You can wear it on your index. It works great. And this is all I have. This is all we could have created, and it is here. Let's bring it back up close. Take your pick. Do you want one or do you want both? Once they go, they are never coming back. And I'm gonna shuffle them both over here for a quick look. And it's going to be $1,499. Take your pick. Once they go, they are gone, and I do not expect them to stay throughout the rest of the show. So let me know. Both are true to size on this one. $14.99. We're gonna give it 60 seconds here, and we are going to move on. Hi, Donna. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Okay. Yesterday towards the end I went Thursday, and now I'm all confused. But $14.99, this is all. The entire TVON building, the entire probably, you know, however many miles radius, this is it. $14.99. We already have 2 people on the lines verifying as we speak. So they could both be gone right now, but if they are, then that's great. We cannot bring it back, and it's just congratulations to whoever gets it. This is it. Now, next up, or we'll wait for the clock to run out first and see who will get it here. Again, both are true to size. You can stack them together. One is already gone. Thank you. So one left. We will find out who is going to take the very last yellow diamond band ring that looks like this in our entire inventory, and looks like they are both gone. Congratulations here. Now, next up, we have 1112861. And this is going to be a rather interesting piece. I'll have to hold it a little bit better here, but this is going to be one of those multicolored sapphire pieces, entirely made up of the marquise-shaped sapphires. It's in the 14K white gold only because of the price I'm about to do on this one. So stays like it is. We'll just get it cleaned up here. You know, we'll steam clean it, and we're just gonna send it out to you just like that. 217 total weight of just your sapphires. No diamonds in it, but I think that's a-okay, right? You wanna focus your attention on all of the sapphires. 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And look at that, you have a cornflower blue, you have a bright purple sapphire, And then on the other side, you have a sapphire that almost resembles like a Royals and Baron, right? And then you have a pastel-y pink. You have that bright, vivid yellow sapphire. You have a teal, blue-green color. And then last but not least, you have a sapphire that just straight up looks like a Mahenge pink spinel. But no, these are all sapphires. This is what sapphires are all about. Stays like it is in the white gold. Not even going to be $29.99. Guys, this is an entire pendant made up of the 14K white gold. And this is what it looks like from the back as well. So each stone is going to be that clean, beautiful, perfect. There's no color zoning, no this, no that, right? And it's not even going to be $29.99. Now let's show it to you against the hand as well here. So the bail itself is going to be that solid 14K white gold bail. And I'm not going to call anyone out, but anytime I'm in the phone bank, Constance, I talk to you at least 3 times a day. And, I start to, get to learn everyone's styles. And I feel like, Constance, this might just be for you. But I only have this one. So get on the phone lines real quickly here. It's not even going to be $9.99. I just love when I get to, talk to a lot of you in the phone banks, and I start to learn your preferences and your styles here. So, that's part of the fun of the job, right? And here we go. I mean, again, this is not a small little piece, it's almost like a color wheel, right? You like this one already? Not even going to be $7.99. I know, it's still natural sapphires from the earth. And it's not even $7.99. This is what it looks like against the neckline, and it is already gone. Do not charge them $7.99. It is going to be $7.77, and looks like it is already gone. Stays like it is in the white gold. And let's go back up close to an empty wheel here and bring up 1124623. It is going to be our private collection Mandarin Garnet. Now, I saw this in our inventory, and I went, okay, hold up. Why is this still here? And I get it, right? It's a private collection, Mandarin Garnet, so we might have to add that up there. But I mean, even if it's not up there, you can just tell just by looking at this piece, right? But on top of that, I was like, hold up. This is a carat 86 center stone. It is that beautiful, clean, bright orange round. And it's got pink diamonds to it. What is going on here? So clearly something went wrong, maybe, with the pricing. I mean, $59.99, right? I mean, yes, pink diamonds, yes, private collection Mandarin Garnet, but, we could do better. So we're not going to leave it at $59.99. I have to get this one out of here. Mandarin Garnets we typically associate with, white diamonds and yellow diamonds, right? Because of, Mandarin Garnets, you need some yellow to create that bright, vivid orange. But adding some pink diamonds around it, that just elevates its creativity, its rarity truly, and it is not even going to be $19.99. Stays as is for the gold color. Forgot to mention this, but we also have some white diamonds, just a little white diamonds around it. And it's true to size on this one. I don't have anything else with the Mandarin Garnets that has pink diamonds around it. And does it not look nice, right? We've seen a lot of these private collection stones in the yellow gold with these, really fancy diamonds, but how often do we get to see it with pink diamonds, just straight up pink diamonds, perfectly matched in a halo? Jason, can I ask who that was? Figured. Congratulations on that one. Now, just a heads up for her though, I do have some other pendants coming up that I also thought of her, so they'll be coming up shortly. They do also have kind of this color combination, so I expect that she'll be calling in a couple of times today, so hopefully she's ready. And but this one, right? Pink and white diamonds does not happen, especially with this private collection Mandarin Garnet. Try it out. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, a style that is still daily wearable. The stone is a round, which is perfect, right? It is brilliant, it is bright, it is fiery, it is intense, it is true to size, and if you wanted to, now I'm just gonna see right here, now I don't think it'll work with the wonder rings, but if you wanted to wear, let's say, like a pink diamond wonder ring on a different finger on the same hand, right? I feel like you don't necessarily have to wear it together, but just, wearing it, just on the index perhaps, like that could kind of just tie it all together, right? You have a very specific color palette, and that could just tie it all up. It's not even going to be $19.99 on my private collection Mandarin Garnet here today. Guys, this is it. This is the one and only. We're going to bring it back up close here, see who's going to get it. And we're going to make it $1,399. One caller gets it. As clean as can be, as bright as can be. And, you know, we are already pretty up close, right? But we can zoom in even closer to just take a really good stare into that stone and really just see if there's even anything truly. But $13.99, like, I'm sorry, but we cannot create the mounting in today's day and age of gold and diamond pricings for $13.99. And on top of that, you're getting a carat 86 private collection Mandarin Garnet. And it's only $13.99. You're getting the entire piece. Gold color stays like it is, but we will still size it for you quarter and half sizes. And if you want to request anything else in the private collection Mandarin Garnets, I encourage you to do so. These stones, there's no comparing them to, right? You can't go, you know, outside and drive for like 30 minutes and go to a local jewelry store and say, hey, I like to compare prices before I buy, right? You can do that with diamonds. Diamonds, they're everywhere. But private collection Mandarin Garnet, they're not everywhere. They are only here. Only here can you get it, and it's only $13.99 for the entire ring. We will still size it for you, no problem there. And let me know if there are any requests here. Now, we also do have one of my largest Mahenge pink spinels. And verifying on this one already, no surprise there. Truly no surprise there. The only time I felt surprised with this piece was that I saw it today. I saw the price and I saw that it was still here, right? Of course, I was still holding it, but I was just beyond stunned that this entire ring, which you saw it on the hand, it's not exactly a small little thing, right? That it's only $13.99. You can't even buy the mounting for $13.99, and it's solid gold and natural diamonds from the earth. Unbelievable. Verifying on this one as we speak. And next up, going to jump a little bit ahead to the museum. We are going to take a quick visit to 1119163. So let me know on this one. Looks like it may be gone. And we're going to keep on going with this pink and white diamond train here. And this is going to be one of the largest Mahenge pink spinels that we have done here in TVON history, and the price definitely does not reflect all of what is happening inside of this ring. So get ready. Let me know on this one, and this is also what it looks like from the back in case anyone is wondering here. So two-tone gold, yes, yes, perfect, yes. Only $13.99 on this one, a beautiful stone. And next up, we are going to move and show you this piece right here. That right there is my 306 Mahenge pink spinel marquise cut in a ring, surrounded by, yes, 36 points of your pink diamonds, a carat 28 of your VS white diamonds. This is a collector's piece. This is not a piece that you can just walk into any regular store and say, hey, I'd like to take your largest Mahenge pink spinel. That does not happen. Even here, we are running out. No new stones are coming in, and you can't exactly go back to the source and say, hey, I'd like some more, please. There's nothing else. There's no more coming out of the earth. This is it. And to have one in this size, it's not easy, right? You've seen us bring you a variety of sizes throughout the years, from 10 pointers to half caraters to 1 caraters to now 3 carat stones, right? And now it's not easy. Even when I want to go and look through what we have in loose stones, what we have left, to just use in a design, right? It's not easy. It's taken me a couple days to just find one stone that works. But this, it's already set into a ring, custom made designer mounting just for you. Of course, with a stone as important as this, we just had to dress it up with all of these pink diamonds. And no, those are not teeny tiny little stones, right? Those are significant pink diamonds. Those are significant white diamonds. That marquise Mahenge pink spinel, it is a significant size. This ring was supposed to be $29,999. And I will put it on the hand right here so you can see what I am talking about. This is not, you know, a teeny tiny little stone. It is a 306. And although it may be a marquise cut, and although marquise cut may give the stone a larger look, I mean, even without the double halo, even if the stone were a loose stone, it still gives you that really large look, and this is one of the largest. at a teeny tiny little price tag. It's not even going to be $19,999. It is unbelievable. The same exact thing, even though this is one of the largest that we've had here, even though this looks like you could just instantly become a collector just from this one piece, you're not gonna have to pay $19,999. I just simply cannot believe it. Custom made mounting, once again, for this particular stone. It does not feel right to just take this stone and just set it into whatever mounting is available, right? You had to get the pink diamonds one by one, perfectly match them in color, in size, in clarity, and everything. And you had to have someone, you know, measure the specifics of this marquise stones to create the 3D model so that the stone is, you know, it's going to sit perfectly into it. It's not going to be too high off the hand. It's not going to sit crooked, right? It is perfect. And there you can see from the side with your double halo, layering into your center stone, it is true to size. It's not heavy at all. And here's what we're going to do on this one. It's not even $14,999. This is truly a value on the Mahenge pink spinel. If you want to see something in a similar size that costs more, that, you know, the color, my opinion, isn't as nice as this one, right? We can bring it out. But if you want that bright, hot neon pink, and you want that size to it, and you want a rather nice mounting with pink diamonds to it, this is the one. This is the marquise cut. And no, it's not too large to the point where it's unwearable, right? Again, I have like the smallest hands here, and guess what? I can still wear it. It looks fantastic. This is for any one of my Mahenge pink spinel collectors. This is it. This is where the value is at. It's not even $12,999. Again, true to size on this one, that bright, hot pink color. In this size, you cannot get anywhere else. And not to mention, that stone is clean. It is not foggy. It is not, you know, riddled with inclusions. It is clean. It is bright. It is neon. It doesn't look like a pink sapphire. And I brought out a rejection before. You saw it. I put it next to our Mahenge pink spinel gemstone when that was still here. And you remember seeing it, right? The ring that was in the ring, it was unbelievably clean and bright and neon, right? And the stone that I had brought out, yes, it was that bright neon color, but it was foggy. It looked like someone had breathed on it and the fog just kind of stayed there permanently, right? This does not have that problem. This is that perfectly faceted natural gemstone. This is Mahenge pink spinel, and this is where one caller can get it. We're gonna bring it back up close here and see who would like to take one of the best values that I have seen in a Mahenge pink spinel in that size. And before we zoom back, we can all just take a moment and just take it all in, right? Take in that color of that 306, take in the clarity, take it all in, and I will zoom out just a hair here so we can see the entire ring. And here we go. I would not be surprised if a couple people miss out on this one because the price is just that good. You're never going to be able to go out there, even if you were to get into the trade shows, you cannot get the loose stone for the price I'm about to do. This entire ring right here, right now, is going to be $9,999, and that is it. And if you wanted to get this and take the center stone out and sell it for $10,000 or beyond, it's a very easy possibility here because the prices, again, have skyrocketed, right? Except for here, the prices just keep on going down lower and lower. This entire ring is only $99.99. One caller gets it. This is unbelievable. And let me know on this one. We're going to give it 60 seconds here and see if anyone would like to take it. I mean, that color is just bright, right? You've seen some Mahenge pink spinels here and there. Some can be on the lighter side where it borders that pink sapphire color, but this, absolutely not. It's got that neon pop to it. It's got that neon flash. The color is consistent. The stone is clean. Because stones of these size, right, although it may just be a 306, right, it is clean. There's no, you know, foggy spaces inside of the stone. This is, again, the best value on a Mahenge pink spinel that I have here today. And I will, again, do not be surprised if someone calls in 2 seconds too late and potentially misses out on this one. So you have to call me right now and grab the one and only best value on a Mahenge pink spinel. You can think about it, but I cannot guarantee it'll still be here even in the next 5 minutes. So here we go on this one, $99.99. And next up, next up, we're gonna go back to our pendant. Now, I actually didn't know that we had created these particular color combinations. But what I have next are two options with two very similar stones. So if you like the private collection mandarin garnets, and if you like tsavorite, or if you also like the Colombian emeralds, I have two options coming up next. Very excited to see that one. And if you have any requests, please let me know. But again, do not request anything else in the Mahenge pink spinel. I don't see the value in anything else we have, especially if this one is still here. So $99.99, please consider it. And again, once it goes, it will go and it will not come back. You cannot get that loose stone, especially in the size, color, clarity, everything for $99.99 today. So here we go on our beautiful pendants coming up next. Now, I have to figure out a way to hold them both together here. But the first one is going to be the one with the emerald. So we're going to bring up 1125649. Please do not forget about this one. We're going to move along. And the next up pendant looks a little something like this. So here's where you have private collection mandarin garnet and Colombian emerald with all of that glow. Now, I have the exact same style with a tsavorite. So swapping out the emerald for a tsavorite, I have two pendants today. I'll flash them side by side here. Again, I'm not a lefty, so it's like I'm a contortionist right now, but here we go. Here are the two options. And the best part is we'll just make it really easy. We're just gonna make it your choice of. So for the one with the Colombian emerald, that is the one on the left right over here, you have a 70-point pear-shaped mandarin garnet, and you also have a half-carat exactly pear-shaped Colombian emerald. That is this one right here, the one that I'm shaking. And even better is that if you wanted to change the gold color, I know, right? If you wanted to change the gold color, we will take the stones out, recast the entire mounting in your gold color of choice, if you want it in the white gold or even in the rose gold. We will remake it just for you. But here's what we're gonna do. And again, yes, if you have your preferences, they're gonna end up being the same price, so take your pick. Both of these started at $19.99. No surprise there, right? You have private collection stones, you have all of this gold presence, you have truly multi-wearability in a way. So I'm holding it by one of the hidden veils, but as you can see, behind your gemstones on the other side, you can also string a chain through there and wear it as a pendant. So there really is no right or wrong way to wear it. And that's what I love about this piece. Here we go. Take your pick. So if you like the other one a little bit better, we'll bring it up too. But this is also what it looks like against the hand. We'd love for you to see just a really nice size perspective against the hand on this one. It's not a small little pendant. In fact, from top to bottom, it's going to be about an inch. So not exactly a small little charm piece. It's rather a bold statement piece on this one. And it is going to be only $999, and that is it. Take your pick, this one or the one with the tsavorite, and both will have the options to change the gold colors. So $999, take your pick, and this is also what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, two beautiful bright neon stones, and that Colombian emerald is not disappointing, right? It is bright, it is clean, and the mandarin garnet, of course, we've seen a lot of these stones in the last couple of days, but those stones are bright neon orange, also as clean as can be, and it's only $999. Take your pick. And we're gonna go back up close here and show you what this one looks like from the side now, because I also want you to see a good look of what I mean by multi-wearability, right? So here you have really one of your hidden veils where you can string a chain through it and wear it that way. Or if you wanted to wear it in a way upside down, you can also put a chain through here and wear it with the stones on the top. So this is going to be $999. Even from the side, the stones are so incredibly bright and clean. And the next one is going to be the one with the tsavorite. That is going to be 1126620. And for this one, I'll just leave the one with the emeralds up there, but this is what the one with the tsavorite looks like. So this is going to be that 81 point tsavorite. Sorry, it's 1126620. And again, it's still a green stone, but as you can see, the emerald has more of that cooler base color to it, while the tsavorite has more of a warmer green color. So, you know, both are green gemstones, but both are still wildly different in terms of the tone. And for this one, it is going to be our 70 point 70 point Mandarin garnet with half carat of your tsavorite. So $9.99 on this one as well. The exact same thing. Take your pick, white, yellow, or the rose gold. And it is the exact same, an inch from top to bottom, and this is what it looks like against the hand as well here. So let me get a good hold on it. And there we go. Tsavorite is still bright, right? It is, compared to the emerald, it is a darker stone, yes, but the color is still bright. It is open, and it is only $9.99 on this one as well. Yes, that is still solid, 14K yellow gold. Change it if you want, but I really like it the way it is here. So it's completely up to you what you want to pick in terms of the gold color. I think yellow gold is the best bet. And here we go against the neckline on this one, and there it is. Again, bright, beautiful stones. And here's where you can stay consistent, really, with the garnet. So $9.99, take your pick, whichever one you want. And let's bring it back up close and see who will take which one, or if one is already gone, I just don't know about it. But here we go. That is what the tsavorite look like, up close and personal. Both are some really clean stones, right? Tsavorite, they're always kind of iffy to work with, right? They can get a little bit too dark. They can get a little, you know, too light in a sense. And, you know, there's a variety of the tsavorites and the colors they come in. But this one, it is that perfect color where it's still a darker stone, but it's not inky dark, right? It doesn't just turn into a dark stone that you can't see the color of, right? So $9.99, take your pick of. And if you have any requests, please let me know. But I do have also another multicolored sapphire pendant coming up next. It is one with all of the different colors set in a straight line going down the neckline. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And next up, let's bring up our one and only blue wing block D tanzanite of the day. Might as well. Next up is going to be 1126196. So let me know on this. I think we were verifying on the one with the emeralds, but we'll find out here who is going to take which one. But they are both going to be $9.99, your choice of. And next up, we have our blue wing block D tanzanite in the saddle. And I admit, after yesterday's show, I was thinking about, man, it'd be nice to just see this stone in this mounting one last time. And here we are. My dreams have come true. And part two of my dream, though, is for someone to be able to own this ring. It is our 623 Museum Reserve center stone. It's not too large, especially when you have a mounting of this size, right? The last thing you would want to have is to set a stone that is too large in this mounting, and then it creates an off balance and your stone just doesn't exactly look right, and it's, you know, it feels like it's going to fall over. Here it's the perfect proportion to the saddle ring. You have a carat 04 of the VS diamonds, and this ring was supposed to be $12,999. It is here early for a reason. And that reason is because this is it. This is your last chance at this stone in this mounting. And isn't it a pleasure to see it in the yellow gold, right? This is one of those mountings where you can actually, surprisingly so, see some of that yellow gold come through. And this is really what I mean by blue wing block D tanzanite, museum reserve or not. It looks great in any gold color. And this is yet another way to try out the yellow gold. But if you're like, you know, I'd like to keep it with the white gold, right? That's no problem. We will recreate this exact mounting. We'll have one of our brave jewelers set each of the stones one by one. And by the way, these stones are, you know, this is pave style. So gonna zoom in real close here, right? Those stones, hand set. One by one. And this is what we're gonna do on our blue wing black tanzanite for the day. I don't have anything else. This is it. It's not even going to be $7,999. I cannot believe it. The saddle ring, it takes a lot of gold to create, right? Don't just think that it's a carat of diamonds and that's it, right? This is a carat of diamonds spread across a rather large surface area. And we are going to bring it all the way down low. We are here to move these pieces. Again, I don't want the museum to have them. I want you to have them. I want you to wear it every single day. And I want you to know that you now own something that was supposed to go to a museum but is now sitting on your hand. And this is also what it looks like on the hand, speaking of. If you wanted to wear it here, that's fine. If you wanted to wear it on your index, I just love this style, right? It's large enough to the point where you can wear it across the hand, right, from here to over here. You can change the gold color if you want, but what I love about it on the hand is that even from here, you can see the difference the gold color makes, right? It gives it this warmer backdrop color to where it really just brings the stone forward, right? You have a warmer gold color versus the cooler color of your tanzanite, right? That really just makes the tanzanite pop even more. Now, there's nothing wrong with the white gold, but I just really like a really nice blue and black tanzanite in the yellow gold. This is it, guys, and it's not even $39.99. You're getting a 623 that looks like that with all of the red flashes in the saddle ring that, by the way, requires, you know, this much gold to just create. And if you've seen, you know, the saddle ring that we do with just the diamonds, right? If you take what you paid for that and then you add it with what a 623 museum reserve stone would cost, it doesn't make any sense with what I'm going to do. Call me early. This is it. This is your last chance at this piece. Earlier this week, we saw the exact same thing happen. It was a beautiful 9-carat stone. It was also an oval. It was set in that beautifully intricate mounting. It was like a dome style, right? You probably remember it. It was a beautiful piece. But that's it, that one's gone, right? It's never coming back. I can guarantee it. And here, the exact same thing is happening. It's not even $39.99. I would love for someone to have this. This is the last chance. And look, the saddle ring, it is unbelievably comfortable. If you own the saddle ring, you know how comfortable it is. It actually kind of curves outwards. So instead of like a dome style, it curves outwards so that it won't interfere with your daily hand motions, right? And if you have any variation of the saddle ring, you know how comfortable it is. And despite the front being such a wide ring, it is true to size. Despite the back of the band tapering, it is still true to size. Get it in whatever size you wear, you will love this ring. It's not even $3,499. I know, we're still going down. And we have no one on the lines yet. Another piece that I would not be surprised if someone misses out 2 seconds too late. That's what it looks like from the side. So yes, it does taper nicely. It is unbelievably comfortable to wear. That's what it looks like from the back. So yes, it takes all of that gold to make this one simple mounting. It's not simple, but you get it, right? It takes a lot of gold to create this piece, to set every single one of those diamonds. And there's a reason why you haven't been seeing a lot of these saddle rings, you know, recently, right? Gold is at an all-time high, diamonds going crazy, and it's not exactly easy to create this mounting once again and keep it at the TVON value that you know us for. Except for here, I'm going to honor that same low price. I have no doubt that it is going to go. Still, change the gold color if you want. We'll just cut our losses on this one, but this 623 museum reserves has to go today. One caller gets it. We are making it $2,999, and that is it. I know, it is unbelievable. We're gonna give it 60 seconds, and it will have to go. Now, next up, I do have, continuing with our citrines, amethysts, London, Swisses. Yesterday I had a pair of amethyst stud earrings. They were wildly popular. And today, I feel like on Facebook, the most popular stone out of the few is that Swiss blue topaz. So I just thought, you know what? We are going to get the Swiss blue topaz back on out in a pendant shape. And it is going to be coming up next. Luckily, I have a couple to go around. But it is a pear shape. It is a beautiful stone. It is bright, electric. It is eye-catching. And it's actually in a pendant done in a way where it's kind of giving an ornament style. So very excited to bring this one up next. If there's anything you want to see from the last couple of days, you just let me know. And then if it's still here, we can bring it out and show it to you. But here we go on our Swiss blue topaz. Let me know on my museum reserve bluing block tanzanite. It's not an oversized ring at all, right? You saw it on my hand. It's still comfortable to wear. The saddle ring has been one of the, items that is at the top of my wish list. And I am not a person who, actively seeks the most bright, brilliant piece, right? Saddle ring should not be up there, but it is. And in part, it is because of how comfortable it is. The stone is not oversized. It sits perfectly into your ring here, just like so. And we already have someone verifying on this one. So again, once it goes, it's going to go. The saddle ring, I can't say for certain that we are going to be bringing it back in the future, right? I know I would love to even just have one myself, but at this point in time, maybe I should have gotten it sooner, but here is your chance, right? We always give you the first look at these pieces, the first chance to shop these pieces, and $29.99 on this one. Verifying on this one, two callers are maybe fighting over it as we speak here. Do not forget about my Mahenge pink spinel that is still here, still available. And I believe my double pendants are still available too. So if you want to see either of those again, let me know here. Again, that Mahenge pink spinel, that one absolutely has to go for only $99.99. How is that still here? I don't know. But next up, we have 1113022. And the bail on this one is rather interesting because of the design. So here's what we're gonna do on our Swiss blue topaz. Let me know on this one. And here we go. There it is. Swiss blue topaz, 1113022. And luckily, I do have a couple to go around. So if you wanted to get it as a gift idea, I think it's a beautiful one, right? You don't exactly have to spend, tens of thousands of dollars on Paraíba to get a bright electric blue stone, right? You can get something as simple as a Swiss blue topaz, and it does essentially the same effect. This is our 588 pear-shaped center stone. And on top of that, quite literally, you have 19 points in your diamonds, in your VS diamonds. This is currently in the white gold. If you wanted to get it in any of the other gold colors, I will offer it in the yellow gold or even the rose gold for you too. Get as many as you want until they sell out. This piece supposed to be $999. And today, it is not. I can't believe it. It's never been here before, and yet it's been discounted. The bag is so faded that I can barely read it. And this is what we're gonna do. It's not even $599 on an entire pendant with a gemstone and VS diamonds and solid 14K white gold. Once again, just because a Swiss blue topaz does not cost as much as a Paraíba does not mean that we're gonna just set it in some sterling silver and say, bye-bye, go, right? We're still going to set it in the 14K white gold, in solid 14K white gold. And on top of that, we are still going to stay consistent with the quality of the diamonds. This piece is not even going to be $499. This is what TVON is all about. Every single gemstone gets the same level of love. Just because a Swiss blue topaz, we don't see that often, does not mean that, sorry, it just gets a really weird, mediocre design and, less than ideal diamonds, and that's it, right? Absolutely not. Here's your chance. Try it out. And let me also show you what it looks like against the hand here, because this is, once again, not a small piece at all. And it really does look like an ornament, right? Could you imagine? This could fit your diamonds by the yard. So if you really wanted to, you could wear it with your DBTYs. It's not even $4.99. I know, I'm still going lower, and this is still fine jewelry, a designer pendant. This is not something that is just, you know, a stone and a simple bail and that's it, right? There is a design element to this one. Look at that. From the top, you can also see your diamonds. This is what it looks like against the neckline here. So there it is. It is like an ornament. It is so incredibly thoughtful, and it's not even $4.99. That stone is bright. It is eye-catching. It is electric. This is the Swiss Blue Topaz. It is a $5.88 pear shape. And this is what we're going to do. We already have 3 gone, just like that. Not even at the lowest price just yet, and 3 already gone. Let's bring it back up close here and take another look at it. And they keep on going out. This is going to be $399. Very first couple of callers only on this one. I do have a couple to go around, and we are already verifying a 4th. No question there. This is going to be one of those rather popular pieces, and let's give it 60 seconds here. $399 on this one. From the side, it kind of looks like a fish, right? I mean, when it's upright, it kind of looks like an ornament, but once it's like this, it's kind of reading as a couple different things, which is in part why I like this style of design so much, right? It doesn't look like it's supposed to look like any particular thing, but you can just take one look at it and you could just think to yourself, oh, it looks like this or it looks like that, right? And it really just lets your mind just wander and be creative with what you see here, right? So $399 on this one. Let me know, and please do not forget about my blue wing black tanzanite. It is still here, last I heard, so if you want another look at that one, let me know, but that one definitely has to go. And again, we have white gold going out. White gold is the most popular from what I can hear. We have a yellow gold verifying right now, so we'll see if that is maybe our very first yellow gold to go here today. Do not forget about my $99.99 Mahenge pink spinel in a ring. This is only $399, the entire piece. And a lot of you guys already have the diamonds by the yard, and that will work perfectly with this. So let me know on this one. $399. And next up, I have it's like the same exact thing where I saw the piece, I saw how many diamonds it had, I saw the center stone, and then I saw the price, and I was like, how is this still here? How is this next piece still here? So we're going to show it to you, but just a heads up, it is a yellow sapphire. It is a heart shape. And I first looked at it and I thought, okay, that must be a yellow diamond, but it is not. It is a yellow sapphire. It is that good. So very excited about this one. Let me know on this one, $399. Got some white gold going out. Again, thank you so much. And I know, right? Amy says, what a fun little pendant. Now, Amy, it's not exactly a little pendant, but it is definitely a fun pendant, right? $588 in just the Swiss Blue Topaz. One of my favorite colors here. You know, it's at this point, it's like this or Paraíba, right? I'm going to have to think about that. But this is here, $399 for the time being. And next up, we have 112-6285. And it is one of those pieces that, yet again, I saw it. It looks fine to me, right? All the stones are perfectly matched. The ring is nice. It's a heart shape, yes, but I'm not mad at it. And then I saw the price and I was like, well, I'm mad that it's still here. So hopefully that will change today. And it's going to be coming up next. So keep calling on this one. I'm going to be moving a little bit quickly here. It's going to look like this. So that is a yellow sapphire. That is not any ordinary yellow sapphire. That is our 66 points in the heart-shaped yellow sapphire center stone. You have 55 points in your VS yellow diamonds in the first and third halo, and on top of that, you have 53 points in your white diamond halo in the center and going down the band. This is in that two-tone gold. If you weren't with me a couple shows ago, two-tone gold mountings, they're not easy to do. You can't cast the entire piece in one go, right? You have to cast each individual gold color piece one by one, laser it all together, and then set all of the stones, and then it's done, right? So there's an extra step there. And by lasering, I don't mean like a consistent laser where you can just draw into the shape of the mounting and then it's done, right? No, it is spot welding. So it's literally bit by bit. It is incredibly time consuming. It is incredibly, focus oriented, and you have to have the patience. This is our $39.99 ring. I know there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and yeah, it's like I felt like I should have mentioned it way sooner, but yes, 2-tone gold, even 3-tone gold mountings, so long as 2 gold colors touch, right? You have that much more lasering to do. This ring right here, right now, it is not a small ring. I'm going to try it on here so you can see what I'm talking about. It is not a small ring. Look at that. The band itself is barely visible. And right now it's in a size 8. So it's a little large for me. But even in a size 8, the band itself is barely visible. But guess what it is? That 66-point yellow sapphire. It is there. It is bright. It is in the center despite being surrounded by a halo of yellow diamonds. And it is not even going to be $19.99. That's what it looks like from the side. And the price tag is unbelievable. I honestly do not know how this piece is still here. And the exact same thing can be said. You cannot recreate the mounting for the price I'm about to do. At this point, it really feels like I'm just selling mountings at under cost, and you just get a free center stone with free diamonds. That's what it feels like. It's not even $19.99 on this one. I have nothing else like it. This is it. Again, it's unbelievable by the fact that it is still here. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it back up close, give it one last look. And one caller can take it for only $1,399, and that is it. On my one and only natural yellow sapphire from the earth with VS diamonds across the board in the white and the yellow 2-tone gold style on this one. This is what it looks like from the side. So even from the side, that yellow sapphire, it looks even more intense in color. Nothing has changed. I just went from this to this. And that is a bright, vivid yellow sapphire. That's what it looks like from the back. So you can really see where the 2 gold colors touch and where it was lasered together. And it's only $13.99. One caller gets it. Let me know on this one. An unbelievable value on this one. And truly, you cannot, right? You cannot pay a jeweler $13.99 and say, hey, I'd like to recreate this ring, right? Even without the yellow sapphire in the center, it is not doable, especially not today. So let me know on this one, $13.99 on my one and only heart-shaped yellow sapphire. Swiss blue topaz pendants continue to go out the door, no surprise there. Mahenge pink spinel still available for $99.99. So if you want to see that one again, let me know. But it is the best value we have so far in these larger stones, and even in the larger stones, we don't have a lot of them, to go around in the first place. So that is it. Our 306 Mahenge pink spinel, $99.99. Let me know if you want to see it again, and might as well just flash it real quickly here. There it is. And anything else? My museum reserve blue wing block tanzanite might still be here. Okay. Next up, though, we have a beautiful. It is a color change sphene. So it is also going to be that TVON exclusive sort of stone here. Coming up next, I think this is the first of the color change stones that we've had here so far. I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. So had a lot of the color change stones recently. Decided to give it a break here. And next up we have a color change sphene. It goes by the item number 1126352. This one, surprisingly, somehow it is still here. So $13.99, but we may be verifying on it right now, so I will not be surprised if it goes in the next 5 seconds here. But next up we have my beautiful pear shape. I know it's a pear shape, and I don't actively seek out pear shapes, but this stone kind of screamed at me, so I felt like I had to bring it out today. And there it is, my beautiful 277 pear-shaped color change sphene, 46 points of the diamonds, currently in the yellow gold. You can change it to whatever you want, and there it is. All of those bright, colorful flashes. Looks like we may have a fight over that yellow sapphire right now. But let me know on this one, $59.99 should be priced on my color change sphene in this mounting that is surprisingly large, right? It's a style that, you know, the diamonds, it doesn't even meet half a carat total weight of the diamonds, but you know, overall though, especially with that negative space, with the mill-grain work of the gold hearts, it really looks like a larger mounting. And when you have a stone, especially of this level of rarity and popularity, right, you really gotta do it justice, right? So here's what we're gonna do on this one. It was brought all the way down to $29.99. Sounds good, thank you very much. And $29.99, right? On a 277 color change sphene, a stone that you put it under incandescent light and the entire thing just goes red. You don't need any fancy machinery. You don't need any, you know, special lights. You don't need, you know, any special sort of, you know, equipment, right? You just need a simple incandescent light, and then the entire stone changes color into this bright, beautiful red. This is what it looks like on the hand. And that is what I mean by, although it may only be a 277 pear-shaped color change sphene, it is impressive in size and with the mounting. And guess what? It's not even going to be $24.99. I know at this point it's like you are not shopping anywhere else. You are only shopping at TVON. And yet every single time you shop here at TVON, you are still constantly blown away by the values that we do here. And the same goes for me, right? I thought that I knew what we did with prices. I thought that I knew what we did with values. And yet every single day I come in here and I'm like, wait a second, are you kidding me? And this is yet again one of those pieces where I take one look at it and I go, are you kidding me? It's not even $24.99. Change the gold color once again if you want. I really like it in the yellow gold, but if you wanted to try it out in the white gold or even in the rose gold, I would not recommend the rose gold at all. The next gold color I would only recommend is the white gold on this one. But honestly, with how warm and intense the flashes of colors are, and also considering the color change aspect that the stone changes to, I would really keep it in the yellow gold. I think it looks the best in the yellow gold, and this is what we're gonna do on my 277 color change sphene. I'm going to put it back up close, and not only that, but I was gonna put it upside down here, but looks like it likes to lean here. But that is what your stone looks like, right? Bright, intense flashes across the stone, all of your diamonds via stone still, and we are going to make it $1,999. One caller gets it. Only $19.99 on my 277 color change sphene. What a great way to add this stone to your collection. If you want to see larger, I got larger. I actually have more options in the larger stones than these medium-sized stones. So here it is, $19.99. One caller gets it. Let me flip it around. I would baby it all day, but I really would like to just get this one at home so we can move on here. But $19.99, there is no other sphene in the inventory with a value like this. So call me on this one. Do not forget about my $99.99 Mahenge pink spinel that looks like that. Gonna keep flashing it until it goes here. And my museum reserve blue wing black tanzanite might still be hanging out. So I didn't hear anyone say sold on that one just yet. So I may just have to bring it back until it does go. But $19.99 on this one. And okay, I think I'm gonna have to rearrange some pieces here and there because I was gonna bring that pink diamond charm ring up way later in the show, but every single time I look at the table here to get the next piece, my eye immediately goes to that pink diamond charm ring. So I think we're gonna have to bring it here at the top of the hour. So hope you are ready for that. And what else do we have here? We have kunzites, but I think we're all good with kunzites, seems like. And anything else you want to request, we can bring it out, especially in the blue wing block tanzanites. Again, I do inventorying here and there rather often actually, and in the tanzanite box, right, we're not even calling a blue wing block tanzanite box anymore. In the tanzanite box, where we have blue wing block tanzanites and the unheated variety, at this point in time, if you were to go to that one single box, before we had two, all full of blue wing block tanzanites, now we only have one. If you were to walk up to that one box right now, and if you were to just close your eyes and pick out a piece, 90% chance it is not going to be a bluing blocky tanzanite. So that is how limited we are. And so if you want to see anything else, doesn't have to be a ring. If you want to see any pendants, any earrings, at this point in time, I feel like we have more in the pendants and earrings than we do in the rings. So yeah, that's just a quick little heads up there, a little behind the scenes on that one. But yeah, it is go time on those stones. So after they all go, we're just gonna have to find something else to show you guys. But this is here, 1999. And before we move on though, I do also have a beautiful Congo tourmaline. It is one of the largest that we've done in a pendant. So if anyone is interested, might as well flash this one here before we go to our pink diamond charm ring. It is, at first I saw it and I was like, no way is this a Congo tourmaline. I have never seen a stone as large as this one in a pendant that looks like this. So it's kind of heavy here, but that is my Congo tourmaline in a pendant in case anyone is maybe interested. This stone is a 1461, just a heads up there. And yes, it is a pendant and it is beautiful. So that is also here if anyone would like to see it. And next up we have our beautiful pink diamond charm ring. Now, the thing with this one is that it is a charm ring, which means the stone is not exactly going to be a carat in size, right? If you want a carat in size, we actually do have them. They are set in rings. But this is a rather fun charm ring. It looks like that. So it's going to be a very simple band. And you have a single solitaire pink diamond in the rose gold attached to that white gold band. So the gold color, two-tone gold, stays like it is. It is a piece that you can literally stack together with any sort of band ring that you have just to dress it up. And not only that, but if you happen to have, let's say, a pink and white diamond band ring, right? The triple row. You can wear it together too, just to dress it up. If you thought pink and white diamond bands were rare, well, you can take it a step further and dress it up with this charm ring. It is coming up next. I am beyond excited. And let's take a look. I'm not gonna talk anymore, but we're gonna take a look at our pink diamond charm ring. Let me know on this one. And I see we may already have someone on the lines already thinking about it. I know, this is just beyond exciting. Gonna move aside our color change sphene here, and this is one that I might actually have to baby here, but that is a-okay. Look at that pink diamond stone. This is 1116737. It is in that two-tone gold look. And yes, although this may only be a 10-point pear shape, it is surrounded by this bezel frame of the 14K rose gold. The band, it is just a typical regular white gold band. And this is what we're gonna do on this one. I am so excited that it is here. I cannot believe the value on this one. Again, it is 1116737, two-tone gold, stays as is, and yes, we will still size it for you. Now, I didn't ask the jewelers if we're able to just size it or if we have to remake it. If we have to remake it, that's fine, right? I want you to be absolutely happy with this piece. Doesn't matter the design, if it's the bridge mounting, if it's just a charm ring, right? I don't care what it is. If we can't size it, then we will remake the entire piece and just move over however many stones we have to and make you happy. This is a beautiful, it is a saturated stone. It is our 10-point pink diamond. It is a pear shape. And it's supposed to be $3,999. Yes, even just for a piece like this where there is literally just one single pink diamond in it, $39.99 should be priced. This is a stone where every single point matters. 10 point to an 11 point to a 12 point, every single point matters. It's not like our bluing blocky tanzanites where you can jump by half carats in entire carat sizes, right? Even 10 carat sizes. For a pink diamond where these stones are naturally only this large, every single point counts, every single point matters, and the price reflects every single point. Get on the lines right now. It is not going to be $39.99. And we're keeping that old price. We're not going to adjust the price according to how much it would cost if we were to make the piece today. This is literally a solid gold band. And the back of that charm, that is a solid gold finishing with the rose gold. This charm ring is rather charming, and this is what we're gonna do. It's not even $19.99. This one must go. It must fly out of here. And have fun wearing it, right? I gave you some ideas. If you have, I don't know what everyone has here and there, but if you have some pieces that you've always felt like something was missing from it, right? Maybe something just a little fun to it. I mean, just this one simple piece can change any other piece you might have. And truly, if you have that pink and white diamond band ring, I would encourage you to wear it together, right? Dress it up even more. It's not even $14.99. True to size on this one. I will try it on the hand here so you can see what it is all about. And there we go. Such a fun piece. It does not interfere at all, and it moves, right? It's almost like having a little pendant on your ring, right? It's almost like your ring has its own little necklace, right? And it's such a fun piece. It definitely does move, but that's what it's meant to do. It's not annoying at all. It's not going to, get caught and then just stick at that awkward angle, right? It's here. It's not even $14.99, and this is what we are going to do. I mean, a 10-point stone, and yet so visible even from a distance away. I mean, that is the power of the saturation of this pink diamond. And this is yet another one of those pieces that I expect maybe a couple of fights in the phone bank over this. It's not even going to be $12.99. Now, we never do just plain gold bands out there, but I can only imagine how much it might cost. And yet here, you're not only getting a regular gold band, right? You are getting a regular gold band with a pink diamond that is 10 points, that is surrounded, literally wrapped with 14K rose gold. And you're getting it all together. We'll size it for you. And if we can't size it, once again, we'll just remake the entire mounting again and transfer the stone over, right? Extra work, that's fine. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. We're happy. It's not going to be even $12.99. That's what it looks like from the side. Truly such a fun ring to have, a fun ring to own, and $12.99, you're not even paying that for a natural pink diamond from the earth. This ring right here, right now, is going to be $999, and that is it. For a natural pink diamond that looks like this, an entire gold band ring. Take whatever size you want. We do quarter and half sizes, but to have a stone in a ring and for the entire piece to only be $9.99, right? For $9.99, I feel like in today's gold pricing, you can barely get a gold band. And yet here you're getting a gold band, and on top of that, this beautiful pink diamond on top of it. And it is such a fun ring to have, and it's only $9.99. Let's give it 60 seconds here. And I do also have some rather fun pieces. I was rather inspired by last night. Last night we had it was a princess cut band. We had actually one that I had brought out and another one brought out by request. But it was a ruby and diamond band ring. They were all channel set. And I was rather inspired. So I saw these two rings. I have the ruby version and the sapphire version. And they are both here today. They are kind of like a more extreme take on the dome style ring. So those are here. There's no diamonds to them though. And all of the stones are burnished set into your ring. So maybe you've seen it before, but I thought it's such a fun style, such a fun look, such a fun ring that I would love for someone to have it, to see it, to take your pick of. But this is still here for $9.99. Unbelievable. And yes, every single time I'm going to mention, do not forget about my Mahenge pink spinel for only $99.99, my 306, with pink and white diamonds on that one. So call me on this one, $9.99 on this one. I'm trying to see if there's any ring I could possibly wear it with to really just show you what it's all about here. But a lot of the rings I have up here are rather crazy and fancy and fun. Ooh, speaking of, gentlemen, I have a color change sphene in the gents ring today. So that's just a heads up. Had a lady's ring not too long ago. And I do also have a gents ring. It is a round, it is a smaller stone compared to the lady's ring, but I have a gents ring. That is the only gents ring that I have today. So that's just a quick little heads up on that one. Let me know. And next up. Now, late in yesterday's show, we had a couple of golden zircons come out to play. The round really just flew out the door here, which no surprise. The moment we saw it on the hand, it was like, oh, that's what it looks like on the hand. And then suddenly it's like nothing else mattered. Only if it were in the round, it went. And, you know, heard a couple of people had missed out, even during the show, even, you know, the day after. And, you know, I want to make as many people happy as I can. And so I went in the back to see what we might have, you know, what we might have hanging out in the inventory. And I saw this one piece. It is a round, it is a golden zircon, it is in the bridge, and it is here today. So let me know on this one. And next up, we have 112-2016. And it looks like that. Still a round, more on the golden side on this one, not necessarily as yellow as the other ones we've seen yesterday, which I think a couple of them are still here. So if you want to see them, let me know. This is our 230 round golden zircon set in the yellow gold. If you want to change it, you can. Love it like it is in the yellow gold. If you want to maximize the contrast, change it to the white gold. And this also has 67 points in diamonds. Now, this is also a mounting that yesterday we had a round in a very similar style. It was also in the bridge. And for that style, even though it's incredibly simple, it's not easy to size. So even though this is, you know, quite literally a triple band sort of look where you have diamonds in the center and gold going above and below your stone, right? It's a rather intricate piece, especially where you have your center stone floating above that row of diamonds. This is a style that our jewelers actually prefer to recast and remake instead of size it. Because of the way that the diamonds are set, if you size it any larger or smaller than the current size, then the prongs may get a little warped, right? And if the prongs are a little warped, then the diamonds are a little loose, and we don't want any of that, right? So for this particular style, if you want it in any other size than a size 7, even if you want a 7.25, our jewelers will be more than happy to just recreate this entire mounting just for you and just move over the stones. And here's what we're gonna do. The price on this one was supposed to be $29.99. It is still that round, even though it is a 230, it is still bright and dazzling and beautiful. And now at this point, anytime I see a round cut zircon, I just think of all of the diamonds out there that cannot do what the zircon does, right? And this is what we're gonna do on this one. We're gonna bring it all the way down. If you maybe missed out on yesterday's round golden zircon, this is my only other option for today. And let's do that quick little test here. I'm gonna put it on the hand and show you, yes, it does the exact same thing. And again, this right here where you are seeing it, there is no direct light on it, right? The lights are all pointing at the wheel down there. This is just taking what light it can and doing with what it can, right? And look at it, as bright as can be. It is like I took yesterday's stone, shrunk it down a little, and put it into this ring. That is what the rounds are all about. This is what I mean by the diamonds. I wouldn't be surprised if gemstones could talk. The diamonds are screaming right now, right? They have to scream to get the attention, right? This golden zircon is just sitting there silently, just basking in all the glory. And the diamonds are just, you know, just a little bit jealous here. And yes, it's still surrounded by VS white diamonds. True to size on this one, it's not even going to be $19.99 for an entire ring with a 230 golden zircon that looks like that can do that with just minimal light. And that's what it looks like from the side there. So again, it does hover a little bit. That is the magic of your bridge style mounting. And this is one way to really get that stacked look, right? It almost looks like you have two gold bands, one over here, one on the other side, and then in the center you have a regular diamond band, right? It looks like a stacked look. And if you're like me, I don't exactly have a lot of real estate on my hands to stack 3 different rings, right? This does the job for you. Change the gold color again to whatever you want. Get whatever ring size you want, quarter and half sizes, up to you. I probably would not recommend this one in the rose gold, but if you want to just, if you wanted to, we could, but I do not recommend it at all. And it's not even $19.99. Again, it's surrounded literally by VS diamonds, and there's no competing. There is no competition. All eyes are on that golden zircon. We already have someone verifying on this one as we speak. And we're going to bring it back up close here. True to size one more time. It does taper nicely into the back right here. So it's not this wide all around. It does taper nicely. This is what it looks like from the back there. A bright, beautiful golden stone in the round. I would not be surprised if round zircons of any color would be the next craze here at TVON, right? I mean, we're all seeing it here. We all see what it can do. And this is what we are going to do price-wise. From $19.99, we're going to bring it all the way down, $1,499. Very first caller gets it on this one. And although it is more of that golden color, it still does have a lot of those bright yellow flashes through it, but $14.99 for a stacked band ring look with VS diamonds going all around your center stone for a stone that looks like that, despite only being a 230, and it's $14.99 on this one. Let me know. Our jewelers will happily remake the entire mounting to whatever gold color and ring size you would like it in. I think my color change sphene might still be here for $19.99. And my Mahenge pink spinel for $99.99 is still here as well. Let me know on that one. And I think my mandarin garnet and emerald / tsavorite pendants might still be here. So I didn't hear anything about those. So if you're interested, if you're just tuning in, you're scrolling through the show, if you want to see those again, let me know. A couple of pieces are still here. And I also have Imperial topaz for today. It is also going to be in a ring with a rather interesting twist to it. Now, I actually had something very similar. I don't think it's the exact same ring because I don't remember it being this price. So we're going to be bringing it maybe up next, right? So continuing with these pieces and rings that we really are never going to see again, right? There was a period of time. It was around the time that we brought the winds of sapphires, I feel like, where this style particularly exploded in popularity. And after that kind of died down, the mountings, the style, the design, it just kind of faded away, right? So we're gonna bring that up next. If you have any requests, let me know. I have kunzite today too, kunzite in the yellow gold, which is a gold color that we never really get to see. And speaking of winds of sapphire, I actually do have a winds of sapphire here today. So if you want to see that, let me know. Gentlemen, I have a gents ring. Crystal opal lovers, I have a round in a ring single halo. Let me know if you want to see that. Again, I'm just yelling out some pieces here and there. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know. And next up, we have that beautiful Imperial topaz in a ring. It is 1122321. And I believe this one is gone, so congrats on this one, a beautiful, dazzling round. And next up, we have my Imperial topaz. It looks like that. So you might recognize this mounting, and you might agree with me with what I said, right? It was a while ago. We saw a lot of this particular style. We saw it in not only the yellow diamonds, but also with the pink diamonds. And then ever since then, we just were never able to bring it back. This is here though. This is our carat 72. It is our Imperial topaz in that more golden orange color. And it is surrounded by 41 points of your bright, intense, natural yellow VS diamonds in a ring, true to size on this one. And here's the best part. Yet another one of those pieces where I take one look at it, I take another look at the price tag, and in my mind, it's just question marks. How is this piece still here? This is not a small ring. If you have this ring with any other different center stone, you know that it is not a simple band ring, right? It's almost like a dome design, but this one actually does concave inwards. So I'll show that to you in a moment here. But this was supposed to be $4,999. When you have yellow diamonds that look like this perfectly matching, especially done in the way that they are, right? Not exactly prong set, but bezel set. Bezel setting, not the same thing as prong set, right? One takes more time than the other. The only prongs that you do have, though, are surrounding your center stone. 4 prongs, 4 corners, done. True to size on this one, stays like it is for the gold color, and this is what we're gonna do. This is almost like a bye-bye to this particular style, right? We've seen it before with emeralds, we've seen it before with winds of sapphires, we've seen it before with, I feel like, diaspore, right? There's so many stones that we've seen in this style that it works with this style, and this is one of them. This is our time to say goodbye. And before that, though, let me try it on too, because it's not a small ring. Needs some cleaning, definitely, but it's not a small ring. Because look, whoa, okay. So I just put this ring on my hand, and I get to try on pieces every single day. Not pretty much every single day, literally every single day. I try on a couple of pieces here. And this is one of those pieces where, yet again, where if I were to close my eyes, and if you were to hold this piece and say, okay, I'm gonna put a ring into your hand, and you put it into my hand, with how weighty it is, I would immediately think that you just placed a platinum ring into my hand, right? Even now, where I am wearing it on my ring finger, it's just barely my size, I can feel the weight of this ring. I can feel how much gold is in this one ring. Now, it's not particularly like the saddle ring where it's like, you know, noticeably heavy, but it's surprisingly heavy for this ring. And look at all of that, right? It's not a thin ring. We have to create the ring with enough width so that the stone can sit into the ring and not scratch you. This is comfortable. It's true to size. And look at that. All of your yellow diamonds perfectly matched, bezel set across your ring. It's true to size. That Imperial topaz, that bright golden orange color sitting in the center, the perfect color palette across the board. G says, I've always liked that ring. Me too. It's sad that we can't bring it anymore, but we can enjoy it while it's still here. And I'm not even going to charge you $19.99 for this ring. Another case where you cannot recreate the mounting for the price I'm about to do. Imperial topaz too. When I came here, even before I knew much about, you know, gemstones, the one thing that I did know was that Imperial topaz is incredibly rare. And of the 2 pieces that we had when I first came here, that was it. That was all I was ever going to see in the Imperial topazes. That was literally my mindset. And now here, to be able to stand up here a couple years later, to have an Imperial topaz of a carat 72 size in a ring like this, done like that, this is like a dream come true. For the longest time in my mind, it was, that's it. I accepted it. I was like, all right, aside from these 2 pieces, once they go, I'm never gonna see anything ever again in Imperial topaz. That's how limited they are. That's how rare they are. And here we are. I have an Imperial topaz on my hand, soon to be yours. It's not even going to be $17.99. I honestly cannot believe the price on this ring. Call me right now. And if you see the final price and you say, you know what, that's nice, but it's not for me, that's perfectly fine. Hang up the phone. But I cannot bring the style back. You can call me as many times as you want and request this style. We cannot bring it back. What we have is what we have. And this is what we have in the Imperial topaz. One caller gets it, not even $17.99. Unbelievably comfortable to wear. And before I put it back up close though, I want to move it over to my index finger. Because anytime I see a wider style band like this, that's my immediate first thought. Why have only rings where you can only wear here or here and nowhere else, right? This is a ring where you can wear on your index finger and it works. And if you're like me where you can wear basically a size 7 from here to here, get it in that size and just switch it up from day to day. It's not even $17.99. Let's go back up close. I am so excited for this one. I would love to know who gets it. And another way to just add a rare collectible gemstone to your collection and not have to pay, you know, thousands upon thousands of dollars. And that's what it looks like from the back as well. So as you can see, quite literally, the width of gold that is required, if you just look in the little hole between the gold and the diamonds there, that is not exactly paper thin gold, right? That is substantial. And although the stone may be set a little bit higher than the band, right, it still requires that much gold to just create this ring. Stays like it is in the gold color, tapers nicely, so it is true to size. Your yellow diamond bezels are all done in the yellow gold. They're all lasered on there, one by one. Believe it or not, one by one. Actually, now that I say it, that is crazy. To have each individual bezel cast one by one, to be lasered up there one by one, I am getting a headache just thinking about it. But it's not even $17.99. This is unbelievable. We already have someone thinking about it, no surprise there. First caller gets it. Thank you for getting on the line so quickly. We are going to make it $1,499, and that is it. I cannot believe it. We will size this one to whatever size you need, but $14.99 will make it yours. Let's give it 60 seconds here and see who is going to take it here. This is unbelievable, and truly, for, you know, aside from that 41 points of your rather intense yellow diamonds, right? Considering all of that gold, considering all of the workmanship, you cannot ask us to recreate the entire mounting for $14.99. It does not happen. You're getting a rare collectible carat 72 cushion cut Imperial topaz in the center of it all, November's birthstone. And it's only $14.99. One caller gets it. We are verifying on it right now. You do not want to miss out on this one. I haven't heard sold yet, so if you're still thinking about it, you still have a chance to call in right now despite the delay and still have a chance to get this ring here for only $14.99. Let me know on this one, and after every single piece, do not forget about my Mahenge pink spinel for only $99.99. If you need to see it again with all the information, let me know. But that is, again, one of those pieces that you cannot get the entire ring for that $99.99 price. And here you are getting one of the largest stones, 306 Marquise Mahenge pink spinel for only $99.99. $14.99 on this one, however, and let me know. I'm trying to think if we had any other ring still here currently in this style. I feel like we might have an emerald. I think all our Windsors went, but I think that's it. I think we have one more ring, this same exact style with the yellow diamonds in the emerald, and I think that's it. So I'm just running through my mind and the inventory, and I think that's it. I don't think we have anything in the rubies, nothing in the tanzanites, nothing in the diaspores, nothing in the aquas, nothing in anything else looks like. So if you want to see the other one with the emerald that I think we still have, let me know. But this ring, $14.99, still here, sizable center stone, unbelievable. If you want to see the emerald, let me know. But next up, let's see what else we might have here. Multicolored sapphire pendant. I have that. I like to do your choice ofs because I like to give you guys options because, you know, we're not all going to like the same things, and that's the joy of, you know, this industry where, you know, someone might like just a simple band ring, someone else might like, you know, not a simple band ring, right? So we like options here. This is still here for $14.99, still verifying it. You know, you guys don't have to be polite. If you wanted to call it and say, that's mine, that's yours. So call me on this one. And let's see here. I have a pair of blue sapphire earrings in a style that I've never seen before, I don't think. It's a rather fun piece here. I have kunzite in the yellow gold. Swiss blue topaz pendants. I think those are still available. So if you want to see that again, let me know. But getting my next couple of pieces ready here. Don't forget about my 1461 Congo tourmaline in the pendant. That one is also still available here. And next up, I am going to bring forward two rings here. Carat weights are pretty similar, but the design is essentially the same, minus the gold color and the stones. So let me know on this one. We're going to move along quickly here. And this is what I am talking about. So here we have the one with the sapphires. It's currently in the white gold. And here is the ruby variant of this particular style in the yellow gold. The best part is, for both of these rings, you can take your pick of the white gold or the yellow gold. And although I myself prefer yellow gold with most pieces, I actually like this sort of look that's happening right here, right? If you wanted to get one for yourself and the other one for a loved one and just kind of go like matchy-matchy, right? I think that is one way to do it without being the exact same. Now, for your information, let's start with the ruby. It's going to be 1127173. So here are the two rings that I have here today. I'm gonna put this one in the back for the time being and bring this one up close. A ring that also requires so much gold to make. And this is actually not bezel set, this is burnished. So your stones are burnished into the band. Half a carat of your Burma rubies, done in this ring that has such a large gold presence. $19.99 start price on this one. You can even see the reflection of my hand in this ring. That's how substantial it is. I wonder if you can see my face in it. And guess what? You take your pick. The one with the sapphires has 53 points total weight, so just a couple points different. And it's not even $999. I know. These two rings are like, they're not every day, right? They're not something that you see every single day. In fact, this is what it looks like on the hand. So from this perspective, it may not look like much, right? You're like, oh, that's just a nice little dome style band and you got some rubies burnished in it and right? But then once I turn it to the side, suddenly it's like, oh, well, I didn't realize there was that much gold in it. And yes, it has this much gold in it. These stones are perfectly set. It's still true to size, and I would wear this on my index. In fact, it's not exactly my size right now, but this is what it looks like where I can fit it on the index, right? This is one of those rings where my first thought was put it on the index and wear it every single day and have fun with it. Your stones are set into the band, which means that they're going to be protected, surrounded by gold. You don't have to wear it and then have like a layer of bubble wrap around your hand, right? You can wear this and wear it freely. If you wanted to get one of each, you can. You're not paying $9.99 for either of these rings. We're gonna do it for the exact same price. You take your pick of white gold or the yellow gold on both. And we're gonna go back up close. See, we might even have to do a little competition here. Which one is more popular, the ruby or the sapphire here? But you take your pick of. They are going to be $699, your choice. Take your pick. You like the rubies or do you like the sapphires? You like the white gold or you like the rose gold? You take your pick. They are going to be $699, and for the sapphire, it's going to be 1127172. And I just love that we have two different gold colors here to show. So if you can kind of imagine it, you can, yes? One of each, sounds good. So one of each already is gone. That is the way to do it. If you can't decide, I would really just encourage, just take one of each. And if you want to take one of each, and of the one of each, you can get one in each gold color, right? You can really just switch it up every single day however you want. I honestly, you saw how much gold is required in just one of these rings. And I also wanted to point out something else too, where I personally love this style of setting. And this is, again, a huge, hats off to our jewelers here. But the thing I hate the most, I know, strong word, we're using strong vocabulary today, is when there are stones that are bezel set and burnish set, and the gold around it is not a perfect circle. It looks like it was done by a child, right? Every single stone here, the gold is a perfect circle around it. It is not lopsided. It is not a weird oval shape. There's not a sharp corner poking out from one side. Every single circle of gold is a perfect circle. Again, every single stone that you see here was set by a person who does this for a living, a person who has perfected their craft. Even on the very outer edge of the ring, the stone is set and it is a perfect circle. This is in part also why I love this ring so much. It is so incredibly perfectly done, and I will bring forth the sapphire so we can also take a really good look up close and personal for this ring as well. Each stone perfectly set. It's not a weird oval shape. It's not a weird teardrop shape. Every single stone is set into the band. It is burnished set. Every single stone is perfectly matched, and every single stone is that perfect circle. Even if it weren't, it would still stick out like a sore thumb. But look, every single stone, it is bright. It is beautifully set, and it's $6.99. Take your pick of. We have a couple of the rubies going out, so it looks like rubies are pulling ahead here, but sapphire lovers, come in and take one or two of them, or a couple if you want. So long as we have the stones, we can keep bringing the style back. But now that I think about it, with the gold, right? With the gold, we'll have to see. But right now, it is available, $6.99. You take your pick. And I don't think I tried this one yet, so let me try on the sapphire version. This is what it looks like on the hand with the sapphires and all the white gold. Again, the stones are bright. They are that beautiful royal blue. Even here, where you have multiple different stones, I think you have 10 stones total. They are perfectly matching in clarity, in color, in size, in shape. They're set to perfection. $6.99. Take your pick of. They are both true to size, and yet again, I would wear this definitely on the index. Wear it wherever you want. We will do whatever size you need. Quarter and half sizes, once again, take your pick, white or the yellow gold, completely up to you. $6.99 on this one. And G says, great color on those sapphires. I absolutely agree. There are sapphires out there that do not look as nice. They are inky, they are dark, they have color zoning, they have this, they have that, right? These sapphires do not have any of those. The color is consistent, they are bright, they are sparkly, the color is open, and they are in a ring. Set in a ring for only $6.99. And let's bring it back up close here. We'll give it one last look, and there is an under gallery, so that is an extra layer of comfort here. So both pieces, they do have an under gallery. So there we go, perfectly matching under galleries. And it looks like we have two more of the sapphires going out there. So again, both are incredibly popular. No surprise there. Take your pick, ruby or sapphire, white or yellow gold. Glad that we have options here today. And this is last call, $6.99. Take your pick of, and we will move on in a few short moments here. I know, right? Tracy says wear it with polka dots. I don't think I own anything in the polka dots, but now that Tracy has said it, I think I have to go out and get maybe like a polka dotted pair of pants, and I would wear it together with this. So that's just an idea, and it is just such a fun piece. Love that we can bring the fun pieces here today. I think my Imperial topaz might still be here, so we might have a problem. Yeah, this Imperial topaz in a ring for only $14.99. Looks like that may still be here. Call me on that one. And we have kunzite. We also have my sapphire. I think I have to show this. Last time I had this, didn't exactly present it. Had a lot of people ask about it. I felt bad about it. So now it is here again. And here I will give it a full look. It is going to be 1115289. And it is with entirely sapphires. It is an entirely custom-made mounting, and it is covered in all of these different colored sapphires. I'm going to start with it on the hand here because it is quite a large piece. It is that 1115289, and it looks like this. From here, you can tell each color apart from the other. At the very top, you have that teal colored look, that blue-green look. In the second one, you have this really bright, really interesting, kind of like a sunshine or a sunset orange. In the third one, you have a beautiful pinky purple. And then below that, you straight up just have a stone that looks like a cornflower blue. And then at the very tail end, a sunshine yellow, all set in the 14K yellow gold. $618 total weight for all 5 of your sapphires. And you see it against the hand. These are not small stones. If you wanted to take it apart and just create 5 different rings, you could. That's how sizable these stones are. You have 4 points in diamonds. That is only in the bale, and I'm okay with that. In this particular piece, we don't care about the diamonds, we care about the sapphires. It is 2 inches from top to bottom. Now, if you wanted a new price on this one, I could give it to you, but we're still gonna stick with the old prices. So what it should be was $6,999. But as you can see, each stone is surrounded by its own basket of 14K yellow gold. It's custom made entirely. Each stone, once again, set 1 by 1. This is a piece that I would actually wear maybe higher up on the neckline, but again, you can wear it however you want. And it's been discounted. We are still going to keep it with the old price. I don't want to change prices. I'm not going to. I'll be stubborn for as long as I can. And here's what we're going to do on this one. It's not even $29.99 for over 6 carats total weight of your natural sapphires. I almost said fancy. I was thinking of diamonds. But these are all your multicolored sapphires. It's not even $29.99. What a fun way to wear all of these different sapphires. It is like the ultimate sapphire collection in just one piece. And let me actually take it over to the neckline here first so that you can see what it is all about, right? These stones are not small. They are not 10-point stones. They're not half-carat stones, right? These are visible even from a distance away. The color is still there. It doesn't get washed out, right? Has to stay like it is in the yellow gold. I love this pendant. I would wear it really higher up, right? Especially considering the length. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring it up close here and see one more time. Keep calling on my bands. They're still available. And we're gonna bring forth that beautiful sapphire pendant. Looks like that. Each section is independent of every other section, meaning this entire pendant is not one static piece. And before I zoom out, I just want everyone to take a really good look at each individual stone. At the very top there, we have a mixture of the blues, the greens. I'm even seeing a faint hint of that yellow. This up here truly is that bicolor look. This right here, straight up, makes me think of those Malaya garnets that we had not too long ago. It is that bright, beautiful orange with just a hint of the pink and of the golden colors. And over here, we have that bright, vivid, pinky purple color. Down here, cornflower blue sapphire. And at the very end, we have a bright sunshine yellow sapphire. And this is all we have in one pendant. It's not even $29.99. And this is definitely one of those pieces that I can't even begin to tell you where I would even start to find the stones to recreate this piece. This is it. It's been here for long enough. Today's the day that it finally goes. We are going to make it $2,599 for this entire piece. A collection of multicolored sapphires, all in one, all unique colors, and only one caller gets it. $25.99 on this one. There's no other piece like this. Could you imagine how many rings you'd have to go through to find each of these colored sapphires, right? That's 5 individual rings. And yet here you're getting 5 wildly different colors. There's no 2 colors up here that are bordering to be the same, right? There's no color up here that's like, oh, you have a green, like a golden green, and then you have a blue green, right? Every single color up here is uniquely different from the next stone. And that is part of the nice part of this pendant, right? It's not like you're getting 2 stones of the same color, right? Every single stone is a different color. It's $25.99 and one caller gets it. And I agree. G says that is a great price for unheated sapphires. Did I forget to mention that? These stones are all unheated. Heated stones are fine, but unheated stones are even more rare. Thank you for pointing that out. These stones are all unheated. I was so caught up with all of the colors that I forgot to mention that. Unheated stones are more rare than the heated stones. And again, there's nothing wrong with the heated stones, but we like to bring you rarities, and these are rarities. Every single stone up here, unheated sapphire, natural from the earth, and it's only $25.99 on this one. This is just a fantastic piece, a phenomenal pendant, and one of its kind. I have nothing else in the inventory that is similar to this. The next best thing I have is a pendant with 3 oval sapphires. One is a yellow, one is a cornflower blue, and one is a pinky color. That's it. But why have 3 when you can have 5? When you can expand your color collection to include some of the most unique colors I have seen in the entire sapphire world, all in one piece, only $25.99 on this one. Let me know. And bands are still going out the door. Please do not forget about that. And do not forget about my $99.99 Mahenge pink spinel over 3 carat in the center stone by itself. Pink and white diamond halos on that one. So call me on that one and on this one. And next up, we do have a beautiful kunzite in a ring. Keep calling on my sapphire and ruby bands. Those still continue to go out. And next up, kunzite. It is 1124606. I think my museum reserve tanzanite may still be here, so we might have to recap that one too. And let me know on this one. But kunzite is coming up next. A kunzite that we typically see them in the white gold, and yet here we are today on a Thursday night, and we are going to bring you a kunzite in the yellow gold. And I am absolutely not mad about that. If you wanted to change it back to the white gold, you can, but there's something about the yellow gold that really just, maybe it's because most of the kunzites I've seen were in the white gold, that suddenly seeing one in the yellow gold, it makes me like, ooh, right? But that stone is still beautiful and very everyday wearable design. This is our 1691 center stone, 96 points of diamonds in your one singular halo. Now, when you have larger stones, there's only so large you can go with the diamonds in the halo. But these stones are not exactly teeny tiny, right? They are not pave. They are not even micro pave, right? They are set, shared prong style. And $79.99 should have been the price on this one. Here's what we're gonna do on our kunzite in the yellow gold. We're gonna change it too if you wanted to change it. I feel like kunzites, they look the best, I would say, in the white gold, but again, with this new introduction of the kunzite in the yellow gold, right? I'm not mad at it, right? I kind of actually really like it. It's almost like the same thing with the tanzanite, where it provides a higher contrast in a way with, you know, the cool and the warm, right? So again, some color theory going on here, but this, change it if you want. It's not going to be $79.99 for such a large but wearable stone as this one is. I'm gonna try it on the hand too so you can see what I am talking about. Again, these stones, like, look at that, right? Now, this may be a cushion cut, but it is cut in such a way that it is doing what the emerald cuts do best. With these longer facets on the inside, it really has these sort of like elevators of light going through it, right? It is full of life. You have it on your hand. Your hand is like that. The stone looks like that, right? You can still see it's a nice purple stone. And then you move your hand just ever so slightly, and then suddenly it comes to life. And it is here. It's not even going to be $29.99. G says, I have always liked kunzite in warm gold colors. And, you know, I think I'm on the same boat now. Maybe this is the turning point where we start to see kunzites more and more in these warmer gold colors where, you know, it's not exactly what we typically go for, but it's something that, you know, try something different, right? Try kunzite in the yellow gold, right? It still looks nice. It doesn't look bad at all. And I have seen kunzites in the rose gold. In fact, I have created a couple custom pieces of kunzites in the rose gold, and those, they look really nice. So maybe this is the time where you can try out kunzite in the yellow gold, where, you know, the yellow gold is only in the band, so it's not going to be, you know, particularly overwhelming. If you want to take little baby steps, right, this is a great way to do it. It's not even going to be $24.99 on this one for a 1691, a few points shy of being a 17 karat stone. Still incredibly wearable. That bright, saturated neon color. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it even lower here. Would love for someone to just get a kunzite. Doesn't matter if it's yellow gold or the white gold, whatever gold color it is. Any stone that looks as nice as this deserves a loving home. And here it is. One caller gets it, $2,399, and that is it. And here we go. Sherry says it is a pretty kunzite. And Tracy, yeah, I actually feel like I see some of that happening here, right? I know every one of our, you know, like phones, computers, televisions, the settings are always a little bit different, right? But I get to see these pieces in person. And what you are seeing like right here, where I can best describe as a deep purple with some, you know, kind of like that blue sheen, right? We're all seeing it here, right? The blue sheen. It looks like that in real life, regardless of gold color. So the gold color is just a side thing. But that stone for $23.99, where it is not a washed out color, right? We can see some different secondary colors in it. But one thing that it is not is that it is not a light washed out stone, right? It is not lighter in color. It is a deeper, more saturated stone, and it's only $23.99. It is here. Please do not forget about my sapphire. My sapphires in the pendant there, my unheated sapphires. A whole collection for only $25.99. Who would have thought? Now, next up, I have a fun little ring here. Where did it go? There it is. I have this rather fun everyday wearable band. So I had a couple of band styles in the last, you know, even 24 hours here. Why not keep the train going here? And we're gonna bring 1110498. Don't forget about this one. We're gonna move along quickly here. And next up is where we have this ring, this regular diamond band ring. It is not regular. It's got a designer touch to it. This is our 72-point diamond band ring. Now, some people may see an infinity symbol. Some people may see like the DNA coils. Some people may see braided bread. But whatever it is that this is a rather designer gold and diamond band ring, supposed to be $19.99. And this is one of those pieces that we are doing last call on. It is not only one single row of diamonds, but you have two rows, basically two rows, woven together to create this slightly wider band style. It looks like this from the inside, so yes, we can do whatever size. We can change the gold color, white, yellow, or the rose gold. And yes, it is comfortable to wear. This is one of those rings that I could even recommend anywhere on the hand, the thumb to the pinky, anywhere in between, I can recommend it there. If you already have one in the white gold and you would like to come back and try it in the yellow gold, try it in the rose gold, the option still stands for today. It's not even going to be $999. Again, last call on this band. And yes, let me try it on the hand. I would love for you to see just the size of this one simple design. This is not a ring that is like, oh, yeah, it's a thin little band. You really need to look really up close to see the design. Absolutely not. You can clearly see that negative space between your two interwoven bands. I'm going to call them bands. And it's not even $799. Take as many as you want. Last call on this one at this price. I wish we could keep it like it is, but you know, things are changing, and again, we are going to fight the current for as long as we can. Here we go, not even $799 on a solid gold and diamond band ring. Take as many as you want. And let me also move it over to the thumb if it fits there. I don't think it'll fit. Actually, it kind of does. So that is what it looks like as a potential thumb ring. You don't only have to have a simple, boring, single row band to wear as a thumb ring. You can dress it up here with a designer style and not have to pay designer price tags. I'm gonna move it over to my pinky here so you can see what it could potentially look like as a pinky ring. Now, as a pinky, depending on the width of your pinky and depending on the size that you get it in, it might just straight up look like an infinity symbol, right? It's completely up to you, however you want to wear it. Let me move it over to my ring finger. And there it is. A beautiful, everyday wearable band ring. It almost has the eternity band style to it, considering how far the diamonds go. But guess what? With the way the stones are set, it's not uncomfortable. These are pave set diamonds. And guess what? Just because they're smaller stones does not mean that they're any dull or, lifeless, right? These are still bright, brilliant diamonds. It's not even $7.99 on this one. Take whatever gold color you would like. It is a surprisingly popular ring here. And this is what it looks like up close. One more time. We are going to make it $699. Take as many as you want. White gold, yellow gold, or the rose gold. If you are newer to us, a great way to try out VS diamonds. If you're not sure of what gold color to take, my first recommendation is try it out in the white gold. How many of you guys have I talked to in the couple of days that I'm in the phone bank? A lot of you guys newer with us, and you guys start out with the VS diamonds, right? Diamond bands. And I hear this every single time. I can't believe it. They are so bright. I am impressed. I am never going to shop anywhere else for VS diamonds ever again. Those are the 4 points that are always touched upon every single time I hear feedback on our VS diamonds. You cannot beat it. And, I don't exactly have, rejection diamonds here to show you because we only work with the VS, but I have seen photographs that you guys have sent me, right? From rings to bracelets to earrings where you got these pieces like 20, 30 years ago, and they're so-called diamonds, but they look like little bits of glass that was picked up from a parking lot that look like they have been run over, a couple of times, right? It's unfortunate, but it's still a diamond, right? Same thing can be said about any other gemstone. But to really have a diamond look and feel like a diamond, you have to have good clarity. The color has to be near colorless or even colorless. And these stones are VS, all perfectly matched diamonds, $6.99. Take your pick, true to size on this one. And we already have 4 go out in just the white gold, just like that. White gold is the most popular as we speak. No surprise there. Get whatever gold color you want. But this is a popular ring that you can wear every single day, that you can even gift. Again, there are some holidays coming up that would be, you should probably get a gift for some people, right? And this is one of those ideas that you can. Same goes for, let's say, the Swiss blue topaz pendant that we had earlier. Same goes for, let's say, what else do we have here? Well, everything else I think pretty much sold out. So we'll have to find something else. But I do have some options here and there if you prefer pendants. But rings, diamond rings that look like this, there is nowhere else they can get this style for only $6.99. Let's give it one last 60 seconds here. Again, white gold continues to be the most popular style here. Don't forget about my kunzite. Don't forget about my multicolored unheated sapphires in a pendant. And let's see if there's anything else I can bring up here. Congo tourmaline pendant. Blue sapphire earrings. I think these are such a unique style that I have to bring it up next, so I will do that. And we had a pink diamond charm ring, which I believe might still be here somehow. So if you maybe missed that, I had a pink diamond charm ring, and it's only $9.99. Stays like it is for the gold color. We can size it to whatever size you need, but I think it's still here. So if you need another look at that one, let me know. My Imperial topaz for $14.99, also still hanging out, I believe. And anything else you want to see again, if it's still here, let me know. If you have any requests, please call us with any item numbers or any sort of description. We can bring it out for you. And my ruby and sapphire bands continue to be popular. No surprise there if you maybe missed it. This was the sapphire version. And this was the ruby version. So there we go, 2 bands. For those 2 bands though, also $6.99 actually. So if you maybe want to, you know, test the waters, be on the safer side with some diamonds, this is the ring for you. If you wanted to get something more fun and out there, the 2 rings that I flashed, definitely something that you can try out here. But we have sapphires coming up next, and then I think my museum reserve might still be here, so we'll recap that too if need be. And next up, sapphire earrings, blue sapphire earrings. This is 111 5692. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to show these because they are definitely more on the different side here. So, coming up next, keep calling on these, gonna move on. That's what it looks like. This is going to be my sapphire pair of earrings. And this is a rather interesting style. Now, these are earrings. So you're getting 2 perfectly matched stones. This is an item that has been created quite a while ago actually, and it is here today. 111 5692, our blue sapphires. This is 2 carats exactly total weight for your blue sapphires. So what you're seeing right here is a 1 carat stone. And I let it go and it fell just like that. But that's okay. I'm gonna go over here and grab the other earring to show you your 2 stones perfectly matched in 1 pair of earrings. They are post and butterfly backs. They've got this really interesting, like abstract bubbles shape to it inside of this pear-shaped look. Mirrors your gemstone perfectly. And you also have 35 points total weight of your diamonds. Your diamonds are all bezel set. Now, luckily, these diamonds were all cast in the same gold color as the rest of the earrings. So this was all cast as 1 single unit. Now, here's the best part. It's never been here before. And yeah, we are going to take it down to a brand new low. These earrings were supposed to be $39.99. When you have sapphires hit that 1 carat size, that is when we start talking big money, right? 1 carat, 2 carat, 3 carat, right? Every time it hits those carat milestones, the price does not increase at a steady rate. The price increases exponentially. These are 1 carats per ear. I'm gonna borrow this one and show you what it looks like against the hand here. So it is an earring, but it is also still going to be incredibly dynamic and flowy. And look at that. So much gold for 1 pair of earrings. And given the post and the part leading down into the juicy part, it really looks like a leaf, does it not? It's such a fun pair. I've never seen this design before. I surprisingly like it a lot. And it's not even going to be $19.99 on this one. 1 caller gets it. This is it. I mean, it's against my hand right now, but once I take my hand away, right, that is what it looks like. And this is one of those styles where it doesn't matter your hairstyle, your hair color, whatever it is, right? This is everyday wearable. It is such a fun piece. It is bubbly, it is fun, and it's not even $19.99. Let's bring it up close here, and I will borrow one here and show it to you against the ear. That is what it looks like against the ear. So it is not a small little earring at all. Not only is the earring present, but the stones are also present here. It's not even $19.99. This is blue sapphires perfectly matched in one pair of earrings. And look at the way the light bounces off of not only the gold, but also the VS diamonds. And we're going to bring it up close. We are going to discount it one more time here. Of course, I will bring forth the kunzite one more time. The kunzite and the yellow gold, right? Sounds good. I'll bring that back one more time. So let's get to this one. If anyone would like this pair of earrings, the first time I've ever even seen this style, we're going to make it $1,499. And that is it. $1,499 for a pair of sapphire earrings. And here it is. Charmaine, yeah, I think I know there's a delay on TV as opposed to online. Online definitely does have a delay, but it's just less than the TV. And I've noticed that if you watch on TV, the delay can be up to a minute, if not more. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it varies from, yeah, TV versus online. And not only that, but across different networks too, or network providers, it does vary. So I've heard it vary up to a minute plus. So yeah, just be aware, everyone, that the delays can be a little bit much here and there. But before I say hi one last time, we had a request to bring up our kunzite in the yellow gold that we had here. So I'm gonna move these aside here. Gonna bring back our kunzite in the yellow gold. Jason's caller would like to take one more look at it here, and that is a ring that we just had for only $23.99. And again, you don't have to keep it in the yellow gold. If you wanted to change it, you can. But I just think it's rather appealing in the yellow gold, right? It gives it this overall, this really warm glow to it, right? This kunzite, although it has like a blue sheen inside of it, it does also have some of these, you know, brighter, more lively pinks and purple flashes to it. So I just think that it's rather appealing, regardless of course, regardless of the gold color here. And don't worry, it's not, you know, oversized to the point where you can't wear it comfortably. I mean, it's on my hand, and my hands are not exactly large hands here, but let's take a look at it. And there we go, right? It is a beautiful ring. It is true to size. So right now it's a size 7, which means I can shake my hand. It went nowhere, right? It stayed put. It's true to size. It's not top heavy at all. It'll stay put. Shook my hand to prove it to you. I can shake it again if you want. But but yeah, it is here, $23.99. That's what it looks like from the side. So yes, kunzites, they also do tend to be a little bit of a deeper cut, but we work around it with these mountings here. So your stone is still going to be surrounded and protected with the diamonds and the gold. And congrats on this one. Now we are going to recap our Mahenge pink spinel. Gonna put something up here so I don't leave you with an empty screen. But this Mahenge pink spinel was 1119163, and we're gonna have to recap this one before we go here, and before my voice goes. So thank you guys so much for being here. Please do not forget about my Mahenge pink spinel. We're going to be recapping that one more time here, and also the Museum Reserve Blue Wing Black Tanzanite. If you maybe missed it, maybe I showed it too early. Couple of pieces that are still hanging out definitely must go. So if you're just tuning in, hi, hello, welcome to Thursday. My name is Joyce, and thank you for being here with me. Have one more hour, less than 1 hour left of designer pieces, gents rings still coming up. I have crystal opals in a ring, and Congo tourmaline in a pendant, I think the largest that we've ever done here. So just a heads up there. I'll do a quick recap on a couple of pieces from the first hour here. So if you maybe are just tuning in and you're saying, has she had any tanzanites? Yes, yes, I have at the very beginning. So we'll bring those back, take another quick look at them. And if you have any requests, there's still time to get them in, and we will check in the back, see what's available. But a lot of pieces still hanging out here. We had our diamond band ring still here, still popular, still going out. So you do not want to miss out on these pieces. Let's take another look at our largest Mahenge pink spinel in the marquise. The largest that we have, one of the largest we have, 306 center stone, 36 points of the pink diamonds, carat 28 of the white diamonds. Guys, the prices on these stones are flying upwards. I'm going to try to hold it down here. And there we go. This is, at this point in time, a collector's stone. You can't go out there and expect to find a value as good as this one on a large Mahenge pink spinel. This is another stone where once it hits the 1 carat sizes, 2 carat sizes, 3 carat sizes, even here where we have exceeded expectations, I have not seen anything larger than our 3 carat stones here. So this is it. This is where you can still get a highly desirable stone, highly collectible stone, and not have to pay $30,000 for it. You can't go out there today and say, hey, to anyone who has Mahenge pink spinel, you can't say, hey, if you have a 3 carat plus for $10,000, I'll take it, right? They'll look at you like you're crazy. It's not possible. And, you know, we do our best when we source stones at these trade shows, right? We do our best to get you the best value. And if it's no longer possible, then the unfortunate thing is that we just can't bring you more of these stones. Mahenge pink spinels, nothing new has come in for a very long time, right? A lot of our smaller stones, they've gone out slowly but surely. Earrings that I've had, not too long ago, I had a pair of trillion studs. Those are long gone. Do not call on those, right? And this is it. We are running down low. And there is just simply nothing coming in. This is it, where you can get one of the largest stones that we've ever had, 306, and only have to pay $99.99 on it. This is a collector's stone, and this is what it looks like on the hand. It's done in a beautiful mounting too, so that even if you were to get it and you were to say, you know, I'm just going to use it as an investment piece and I'm not going to necessarily wear it, it's still set in this beautiful ring that is easily displayable. And even if you just put it on display, right, it looks great. It looks like your Mahenge pink spinel has its own little custom picture frame, right, painting frame. And we just had to, you know, sprinkle some pink diamonds around it and add some white diamonds around that too. 14K white and rose gold, true to size on this one. Even if you wanted to just take it and just wear it, you still can. It's not a overly large piece at all. I mean, look at that, right? It's comfortable to wear. It's true to size. I can shake my hand. It's not going anywhere. It's not top heavy at all. It covers enough surface area so that it will stay put on your hand. And it's only $99.99. Please do not forget about this one. This one has to go. If you want to see larger for a significantly larger price tag, we can bring it out, right? I'm not afraid to do that. But this is really where the value is at, with the color of the stone, the size of the stone, the clarity of the stone, everything about the stone is right here, right now, only $99.99. Call me on this one. We're going to bring it back up close. One more look. If you want to see the museum reserve blue and black tanzanite in the saddle ring, had one today, first hour, think it's still here. So if you want to see it again, let me know. Or if it's gone, let me know. And there we go. That marquise is going to sit up there until it goes. Sapphire earrings, just had those still hanging out. My unheated sapphire 5 stones and a pendant still here too. Let's see, Windsor sapphire available. And crystal opal, haven't seen an opal the entire day. I know it feels a little weird. But next up, let's bring a crystal opal in a ring. It is one of the rings that is unbelievably simple, but at the same time, effective. I will show you what I mean. So we're gonna move on, but please do not forget about this one. And here it is, 1125805. And it looks like that. Now I can't tell if this looks like the ocean or the sky or outer space. It looks like so many different things. This is our 418 crystal opal with 22 points in diamonds in your single halo paved set around your crystal opal. This is our cabochon cut, meaning it is flat on the back. It is sealed off with a mirror of solid gold so that you can see into your crystal opal. If the back were open, which that's fine, you would just be seeing the true color of the crystal opal when you have it on your hand, right? When it has a perfect solid backdrop to the stone, that is when you can appreciate its true beauty. Now, this is a rather fantastic stone, right? It's almost reminding me of kind of like a reverse moonstone, where moonstones, they are mostly clear with a blue sheen to it. This is almost like a blue colored stone with a golden sheen to it. We are solving some tech issues with Charmaine here. I know. Yeah, I feel like, again, online and TV, they might be on different times here, so don't be surprised if you're seeing two totally different things. And let's go. White, yellow, or the rose gold, take your pick. These stones look fantastic anywhere on the hand. And you see it from the front, right? It's got that mostly darker blue color. And then you turn it to the side, and then suddenly it's like, oh, it looks like a completely different stone. You went from the blues into the greens and the goldens and the reds. And on the other side, the exact same thing. $29.99 should be priced on this one. It's everyday wearable. Again, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars for one single piece. You can really spread out your dollar across several different pieces, especially with the crystal opals, right? And although I myself am a black opal lover, anytime I see a crystal opal that does this, right, where you look at it from different angles and then suddenly it looks like a completely different stone, I can't say no to this piece. It's not even going to be $9.99. Would love for someone to have this. The entire back is just sealed off one more time with a solid piece of gold. True to size on this one. With all of the different colors that this opal has, you really cannot go wrong with the gold color. And this is what it looks like on the hand. It literally looks like something that is out of this world. It's not even $8.99. On the hand, it looks even better. This is one of those stones that I do not have to take outside for a look. This is not one of those stones that I have to take outside to take a video of to show you what it really looks like. It is not even $8.99. This is your one and only time crystal opal that looks like this. We are bringing it down even lower. Look at that, bright neon green flashes in one stone. And let me actually move it over to my index because I just think that this is a ring that you can wear it several different ways. I think there is definitely one of the ways to wear it. You don't have to keep it in the yellow gold. You can change it to whatever gold color you want. And when we remake it, if we have to remake it, you will still get all of the gold behind your stone. Look at that. You have 4 prongs holding your cabochon stone in place. It is just beautifully done. It looks like outer space. And if it is outer space, the diamonds could be the stars. It's not $8.99. We already have a couple people talking about it. No surprise there. Up close one more time. And discount one more time. $8.88. Take it or leave it. $8.88 and give it 60 seconds before we move on. Again, this is already into our last hour and we have still a couple of pieces to get to here. But $8.88 on an entire ring that looks like this, unbelievable. With a stone that looks like this, unbelievable. And I think I've decided that it looks like a solar system. I see it like the bright golden hues are, or the bright golden sheen rather, is the sun. And then the blue is going to be that outer space. And then the colorful flashes that you have here and there are going to be the different planets that you have in the solar system. And the diamonds, right? They are the stars. So there we have it, a beautiful crystal opal ring, only $888 on this one. My blue sapphire earrings are still here. My multicolored sapphire pendant with the unheated stones are still here. This one, $888, true to size on this one. And let's see here, my color change sphene is still here, my Imperial topaz is still here. Got a couple pieces that are still here, so if I need to recap those, I will. And let's see, my Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block tanzanite, no one's asked about it, so we might as well just save it, unless you want to see it again. And let's see here, what else is still here? I think everything else has pretty much gone. Gents ring. I don't think any of the guys are here with me today, but that is okay because I have a color change sphene in a gents ring, but it is in that style where a lot of our ladies also like it. So I have no doubt that there is someone watching right now that would love to have this ring right here. It is going to be 112-7807. It is a gents ring. It is almost my size, which is great, which means that I can comfortably wear it. It looks like this, and that is my one and only gents ring of the day. This is 112-7807. Bright neon greens, bright vivid yellows, intense reds and oranges. This is my carat 28 round center stone. 33 points in the diamonds, all of this gold. Under gallery, which means extra gold, that's fine. Currently in the yellow gold, I love it like it is, but if you wanted to change it, you can. And I know this is a completely different stone, but earlier we had that golden zircon. And here we have a round. And earlier we also had a pear shape in the color change sphene, but this is why the rounds are ever so popular. Just a little bit of light here and there. And in fact, you know what? I was going to recap the pear shape color change sphene, but I'm just going to put it away. Because between a larger pear shape or a smaller round, I think we all like this stone a little bit better. Now, this is a ring that was supposed to be $49.99 minimum. And we're gonna discount it. Same song and dance. Would love for someone to have this. Change the gold color still. And I just want to also touch up on a small detail on this particular style that I don't think a lot of us get to see too close up on. And that is the way that these diamonds are set. So there are no prongs touching any of the diamonds. They are all entirely channel set perfectly in this shape, geometric shape. It is the perfect contrast between the round, the smoothness of your center stone versus the more squared off, right? There's more edges for your single halo of diamonds. It's the perfect contrast. You've got just enough gold. You've got just enough diamonds to kind of separate the center stone from the gold. And it's not even going to be $29.99. I just wanted to take a moment to just appreciate, once again, the workmanship of the jewelers for setting the diamonds here. Again, it's not easy to do. Every single stone set one by one. And even the color change sphenes, it is a softer stone, so if you wear this, you do want to be a little bit more on the careful side here. But can you imagine being a jeweler and having to set such a soft stone? There are some stones that our jewelers just straight up will not work with. It's too risky. Color change sphene is nearing that very fine line, right? It's such a soft stone, but it's also such a popular stone that you know, any given day, the jewelers could say, you know what, it's too risky, right? You'll be better off just selling it as a loose stone. That's why we don't see a lot of, let's say, like sphalerite, right? Beautiful stone, right? But our jewelers do not work with those stones. It's too soft, it's too risky. They don't want to risk it, right? I mean, as people, they probably feel terrible if something happens to the stones. And, right, so again, they're just straight up some stones that our jewelers will not work with. Color change sphene, they said, okay, we'll do it. But only because you guys love them so much. TVON exclusive. And when you have a stone that looks like this, you must have it on your hand. You can't have it in your ears, on your neckline, right? You should have at least one piece in your collection where it's on your hand. So you look down at it, you can say, wow, there is my ring, there is my stone, there is my color change sphene. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Barely moving it. And look at all of the colors. It is just showing off. It's not $29.99. Look at that. I mean, I said sphalerite, and sphalerite shares some of the colors that are in the sphene, and I'm just thinking, right? Just thinking. But $29.99 is not even going to be your price on this one. This one has to go. I'm no longer going to bring back the pear shape, even though the pear shape is a larger stone. I like this one a little bit better. I'm sure a couple of us out there like this one, maybe even a lot better. Gentlemen, ladies, this is for one caller, and one caller gets it. We are going to make it $2,499. And although it may only be a carat 28, and although it may only be a round, which, you know, gives it a smaller look, it is still an important stone. It is still TVON exclusive. It is still ever so popular here. And now it is here in a gents ring that you can wear, that you can have for only $24.99, and that is it. I am truly grateful that our jewelers even agreed to work with this stone, because it is nerve-wracking, right? One wrong move, the entire stone, it's done for, right? You can't exactly polish it and try to bring it back in a smaller carat weight, right? It is, I as a jeweler would probably not even agree to work with these stones. But our jewelers, you know, they do their jobs well. And they are, you know, they set these stones perfectly for you. So I'm just glad that these pieces are here. $24.99 on this one. And let's bring it back up close here and see if anyone would like to take it. And I'll move aside our other piece that's hanging off to the side here. And $24.99 on this one. Love to see it. And let's see if there's anything else I can recap here. My Imperial topaz for $14.99 might still be here, which maybe you didn't see it. I'll bring it back. And let's see here. I have a perfectly matched pair of pieces that I remember the first time that they were here, and I still cannot believe that they are still here. So if you like a rather fun take on a set of a pair of earrings and a necklace, they've got kind of a tassel style look to them. Gonna try to, it's not really tangled here, but it's interwoven with the chain. So I'm just trying to move this out here while you guys all admire the color change sphene here. Now we have a necklace, and we also have a perfectly matched pair of earrings to go with it. And next up, let's take a look at it against the hand here. This is what it looks like. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but this is 1119953. I'm gonna move our sphene aside. This is our necklace. It is with rubies and with diamonds, and it looks like this. Anyone who loves a fun piece must see this one. Now, I will hold it here so that we can see what it is like in motion. But this is entirely in the 14K white gold. It moves like that. And 62 points in your rubies, 24 points in your diamonds. This was a piece that was here a long time ago, right? Back when our item numbers were still in the triple ones. Now we are well into the 112s, and soon, I guess we'll be in the 113s. But from the time we first introduced this piece until now, a lot has changed. And I am talking specifically gold prices. I brought this out. We are still going to do the exact same old price. I have a pair of perfectly matched earrings to go with it that also, yes, still have the same motif in the earrings. Look at those rubies. I mean, smaller stones, absolutely yes. But look at how they glisten and glow individually and as a whole. $29.99 is not going to be your price. I honestly cannot believe it. If you wanted to even take this piece and just melt it down and sell the gold, I mean, it's very possible, but look at it, right? Against the hand, still the rubies are flashing. You have your diamonds set throughout, your little dangling, I'll call them like a wind chime look right here. But it's not even going to be $19.99 on this one. I'll show you what it looks like against the neckline here. I'll do my best to balance. But look, it's not one chain. It's 3 chains all together. And even the part in the center, that is all solid gold, right? That gold is so large that you can see my TV screens right here. I'm gonna move this around again. Now it's a little tangled. We'll go up close. Let's go up close so I can get this fixed out here. And I mean, truly, it fixed itself. That's what the charms look like, the little wind chimes. And that is what your ruby center looks like too. So again, smaller stones, but oh so beautiful. You do not want to miss out on this one. I'm gonna set it down right there. It is taking a quick little nap. It's not even $19.99. And guess what? If you are intrigued by this style, and if you are intrigued by this price, I'll do the earrings for the exact same price. It is beyond unbelievable. I'm so glad that these are here for today when gold is at an all-time high, and we are still doing pieces like this for all-time low prices. And just as a flash, this is what the earrings look like. So exactly the same motif. They've got that tassel style to it, but it's not, again, if these were solid pieces, then we'd have a problem, right? Then it'd be a little bit uncomfortable to wear. But they are movable. It's like a chain, and it's not like a dainty little chain. These are pretty substantial here. And you know what? I'm just gonna put them all up here together. Here is one of the earrings. I will take the other one of the earrings so we can put them all up there together. One big happy family. Guess what? Necklace or earrings, take your pick. We're just gonna make it for the exact same price. $999, and that is it. Take your pick. $999 for either the necklace or for the pair of earrings. That is it. Once these go, these are gone for good. And for the earrings, it is going to be 1119951. Stays like it is in the 14K white gold solid. And for the earrings, 1119951. A carat 57 of the rubies in the earrings and 34 points in the diamonds. You are still getting diamonds, you're still getting rubies. $999, take your pick. Do you want the necklace in the center here, or do you want the earrings? You get the entire pair, or you can get the entire set and not have to pay a crazy high price tag on these. Let me borrow one of the earrings here. It's going to be $999 for the entire pair. And this is what the earrings look like against the hand. 2.5 inches from top to bottom. They have a presence to them, and it's only $999. The exact same thing is happening here. Solid 14K white gold. This is a crazy amount of gold for this Very simple yet intricate pair of earrings. And let's bring them back up close here. I will be stunned if they are still here. That's what it looks like against the ear. So they definitely have a longer drop length, but they are not shoulder dusters, right? They will move. So they are so much fun. And honestly, if they are still here by the end of the day, then I will get them for myself. I would have never thought that I would wear these larger style earrings, these longer drops, and be comfortable with it. I started off as a stud only person. And now look, I love these earrings, 2.5 inches, and they move just like that. And it's only $9.99 for not only the rubies, not only the diamonds, but all of this gold. I will show you guys what it looks like from the back up close, but this is unbelievable. You cannot cast the gold for today's gold prices and keep it at $9.99. You're getting rubies that are crystal clean and bright and intense. And it's here, $9.99. Take your pick. You take the earrings or the necklace, or you can take the entire set. $9.99. Take your pick. Let's bring it back up close here. And I will take this one and show it up close from the back so you can see what the backside looks like. That is no joke. We are not kidding around with this. These are not dainty, lightweight pieces. These are substantial. These are large. And these are noticeable. And even in the necklace, you are getting a triple chain. Right now, one simple chain that is thinner than this costs you a couple $100s. And here you are getting triple chain. You're getting a lobster claw clasp. You're getting rubies. For the necklace, it's 62 points in the rubies. You're getting 24 points in the diamonds down here. And you're getting all of this gold for only $9.99. Take it or leave it, $9.99. This is one of those pieces, if it's still here, then we are going to melt it down and create something else with it. It should not still be here, and yet it is. Let's give it 60 seconds here, and we are going to move on. Winds of Sapphire. I have an aquamarine in a pendant, a pear shape. One of my earlier designs too, where I was kind of experimenting with asymmetry in that one. You might have seen it a couple times here. I thought I might as well just bring it out for another look here. But $9.99 for your choice of necklace or the earrings. Unbelievable. I think we're verifying on one or both right now. They have to go. And in fact, I may just stay here until they go, because the entire set has to go. I will not leave it here. I will not leave it here and melt it down. Someone worked hard on this, and I will not have it just taken apart and melted down. $9.99, unbelievable. All right, let's see here. My Museum Reserve, bluing black to tanzanite. I did bring out that largest emerald and diamond necklace, 6 figures. So if you want to see that, let me know. It's a little different from the last one that I brought out. This one is just emerald, diamond, emerald, diamond, emerald, diamond, nothing else. So the other one had halos, it had this, it had that, it just had chain, but this is 360, it's just emerald and diamonds. Let me know on this one. Cannot still be here. And let's see what else we have here. I have a golden pearl, South Sea golden pearl. I have star blue sapphire in a necklace. I have my earrings are gone, thank you. So we are breaking up the set here, no problem at all. Earrings are gone. We're gonna take the necklace here, and hopefully it'll find its loving home here. But this entire necklace, $9.99, unbelievable. Someone has got to grab it. And let's see what else we have here. I did mention a couple of pieces. Imperial topaz, the pinky color, in a pair of earrings. Just throwing that out there. I have a pair of studs. They are private collection. They are here in case anyone wants it. Now, next up, any last minute requests are welcome here, but I might show a South Sea golden pearl first, and then we might just recap our tanzanite if that one is still here by then. So in case you didn't hear, had a beautiful 623 museum reserve tanzanite. Might as well just flash it first here. It was in the saddle ring, and I believe it's still here. Look like that. Red flashes, yes, it's in the yellow gold, but you don't have to keep it in the yellow gold. You know, we've seen a couple of stones here and there today that are not in their typical gold colors, but I love the way this tanzanite looks right now in the yellow gold. It's in the saddle, and you know what? Good idea. Might as well, right? If this necklace can't move, might as well try and move this tanzanite. Give it as much time as possible with what we have left. $29.99 on my museum reserve 623. Even on my teeny tiny little hands, it fits well. It is comfortable to wear. And look at that, a 623 with a carat 04 of diamonds and all of this gold, where it quite literally overlaps, right? It's not just one flat surface. It quite literally overlaps, creating this almost like a Venn diagram of gold and diamonds. The entire ring is in the yellow gold. We'll size it for you. And if we cannot size it to your particular size, we will remake the entire piece. We will use this much more gold to recreate this entire mounting in your gold color and ring size of choice. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Personally, love it right there. You can wear it wherever you want, minus the thumb, minus the pinky. My one and only museum reserve blue wing black tanzanite that I have for the entire day today is still here. Such a wearable size. Let me move it over to my middle finger here. That's what it looks like. Again, it works well. It's comfortable, true to size. And let me move it over to my ring finger here. One ring, 3 different ways to wear. Just like that, as easy as that. And it's here, somehow. $29.99, one caller gets it. That's what it looks like from the side. So the ring itself does curve inwards so that your tanzanite can sit comfortably in the center of your 104 of diamonds and still look like that. We're gonna bring it up close, one more look. And I'm going to be bringing a South Sea gold pearl necklace coming up next. It is a style that we've only seen here a handful of times, and it is here today. It has 2 stones in it, so it has a South Sea golden pearl, and it has a singular diamond. But there is something about this diamond that makes it different from any other piece that we've had here so far. My necklace is still here for $9.99. I literally have it sitting in I basically just put it down on the table and the chain is all together. And just looking at all of the chain, the gold together, that is a lot of gold. So if that's still here, fine. At least the earrings are gone. Congrats on the earrings. And next up, South Sea Golden Pearl 11280007 is going to be your item number here. I'm going to start with it on the hand because I think it's a nice, a far look first at this piece before we move up close. And that is what it looks like. So as you can see, the diamond is rather happy. Here you have 18K in your yellow gold. It is in that beautiful South Sea golden pearl. And it's only 2 stones, right? Your pearl, your diamond. That's it. Your pearl is a 10 millimeter, perfect round, South Sea golden, stays like it is, the chain comes with, and the diamond. The diamond is a 10-point stone. This entire necklace was supposed to be $19.99. And you might be wondering, how in the world is that chain holding that pendant, and how is that pendant not just flying off of that chain? that is how. There is a hidden bail inside the loop of your bail, and that will keep the piece sitting there. It is extremely simple but works incredibly well, and it's not even $19.99. And there's something about the diamond too that we'll talk about when it's up close, but let's also show you what it looks like from the neckline here. So there we go. The diamond is just dancing away, right? It is just partying here. That golden pearl, it has luster, it has shine to it. It's that perfect round. The chain, I mean, there are no diamonds in the chain, but it definitely is sparkling like it does. Everyday wearable. Also very giftable, I must say. And it's not even $19.99. Let's bring it up close here and take a quick look and see what is that diamond doing. Here's what it looks like up close. And you're thinking, how do they set that diamond? What is that 10-point diamond doing? Well, what happened here is that there is actually an O-ring going through your singular 10-point diamond. So there are no prongs for the diamond. It is basically floating. But you basically had a jeweler drill a hole through the 10-point diamond and loop an O-ring through it to create almost like this dancing diamond sort of look. It definitely is one way to set a diamond. I love how much movement it has. And I would love for someone to try it out here. It's a style that we don't see that much of. But you saw it from against the hand. You saw it from against the neckline. And even up close, while I'm just holding it here, right? Trying my best to not move as much as possible. And this diamond is still dancing the night away. This entire necklace is going to be $999, and that is it. That pearl is beautiful. It is perfect. That diamond is just dancing and dancing and dancing. You are still getting this chain thrown in, and it is here for $999. I mean, look at that, right? Just holding it, hovering just a little bit above the wheel, and the diamond is like, look at me. Maybe only a 10-point stone, but it definitely is an eye-catching 10-point diamond right there. Only $999 on this one. Only got this one. Already have 2 people on the phone lines thinking it over. My other $999 necklace is still here too, in case anyone would like to take it. But this is here for the time being. Thank you. Speaking of, ruby necklace is now gone. Thank you very much. So don't have to recap that one. So that means that this one is still here being talked about maybe as of we speak right now. A beautiful 10-point diamond, right? I know it's all about the pearl, but that diamond, the way it dances is just, people are going to be looking at your pearl necklace and they're going to be wondering, what is going on with your diamond? It has gone rogue. But that is the way that this piece is set, and end of the show is near. So I'm going to keep recapping the tanzanite until it goes. This one right here, my Museum Reserve tanzanite, has to go. This was 112-6196, and it's still here. So end of the show is here. This piece is still here. If need be, we will keep the show running until this one goes. My tanzanite from Tuesday went. I think the one from yesterday is still here. So if you want to see that one again, make a comparison, you can. But the one I had yesterday was the largest out of the 3 that I had in total. And this one is still available for $29.99. Again, the mounting, the price has gone up for what we should, charge to create it. It is still here. My Mahenge pink spinel, the Marquise cut. My 306. This one, $99.99, must go. End of the show is here. I want to see if there's anything else I can show you before we go. Had mentioned a pear shape aqua pendant. You've seen it a number of times, so I'm just going to quickly flash it here. Yes. Thank you so much. She's going to love that one. Going to absolutely love it. And also be surprised by how much gold is in that necklace. So thank you very much. And look at this. My aqua pendant. I'll give you the price first. This aqua pendant right here is $29.99. It is an 807 center stone, 20 points in diamonds, 14K white gold, and it's $29.99. Saturated blue color. You got half gold, half diamonds. I'm holding it by its hidden veil, and look at that. The consistency of color, the size it has, and it's $29.99 on this one. So take your pick, $29.99 for a museum reserve or $29.99 for an aquamarine in a pendant. Let's see what else we have here. I have a pink diamond that is also $29.99 that is GIA certified. It is a 21 pointer. Earlier today had a charm ring that was $9.99. If you want a GIA certified pink diamond, this one right here is $29.99. It is a 21 point center stone, SI1 cushion cut. GIA is certified, 5 points of your pink diamonds around it, 69 points of all of your white diamonds, and it's also $29.99. So $29.99 can get you several different looking things here and there. So it's all up to you. But out of all the bunch, the Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block Tanzanite is the one that is the most rare, right? We can hold off on the pink diamonds and see if we can get some more further down the line. But we cannot hold on to the Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block Tanzanites and bring some more further down the line, right? This is it, your last chance. And let's see, Imperial topaz is still here. My multicolored sapphire pendant is still available too. So we're going to have a rather interesting recap wheel today. Let's see, maybe I can also flash a turquoise pendant before we go here. So if no takers on this one, no problem. It'll just be here for the recap wheel. I have a Sleeping Beauty turquoise pendant. Gonna show it to you against the hand. This is gonna be the last piece of the day. And it's gonna look like this. 1125251. $9.99 on this one. No longer going to be. That is, yes, mirror finish, yellow gold. If you wanted to change the gold color, we can. I would recommend it in the yellow gold, however. And this is our 237 center stone. That bright, intense blue, visible from miles away. 13 points in your diamonds. Should be $9.99. And this is just my way of saying thank you for being here with me for the last couple of days here, for tolerating me and my museum pieces and my crazy low prices. This right here is not even going to be $9.99. So much gold that you can see, once again, my monitors. You can see the pieces that are on the table in front of me. You can see the entire world around me. And it's not even $9.99. Let's go back to the hand here and take another look. It is a sizable pendant, 1.25 inches from top to bottom. $699 will make it yours. That is it. That is all. It's currently in the yellow gold, but it doesn't look like it because of the way that mirror finish gold is. Where you have a large surface area of just gold, it just reflects everything around you. But once the light hits it just right, it immediately has that yellow gold look to it. It is bright. It is definitely a different sort of bright compared to our VS diamonds, but it is a modern piece. It is contemporary. I did not create this piece, but this is a piece that the moment I saw it, I was like, somebody definitely knows me. And you can wear it every single day. It is perfectly giftable. It's only $6.99 on this one. Let's bring it up close here so I can show you one more time what it looks like. Excuse my tanzanite. And there it is. $6.99 for a Sleeping Beauty turquoise in a pendant. Covered in fingerprints, yes, but we'll get that cleaned off for you. Take your pick of the gold color, white, yellow, or the rose. It is consistent from the front and from the back. There is no funny business going on inside of these turquoises. These are natural and from the earth. I did not realize until fairly recently that there is lab created turquoise out there. I did not realize because we don't deal with those things. So, you know, part of me now has to go out there and say, and do some extra research and say, is this stone replicatable, right? In the lab, created by man, right? Is it possible with today's technology? This, however, natural from the earth, only $6.99, and you can take it here. We're gonna go back to our tanzanite, and we are going to build our recap wheel for the last couple of minutes for today's shows. This one, of course, takes center stage. And let's see, I had an Imperial topaz for only $14.99, in case you maybe missed out on that one. This one, as far as I know, it is still here. Gonna zoom out. This is what we have left. Not gonna bring out the, the pear-shaped color change sphene because I just like the round that much more, and that round is gone, so do not call on that one. My $99.99 Mahenge pink spinel is still here, still hanging out. Collector's piece. My museum reserve in the center. My Imperial topaz on the other side. My multicolored unheated sapphire pendant is here. Definitely a more interesting recap wheel today. I'm gonna take this one back a little bit here and see if I can even put these two rings up here without blocking any of the other pieces. We have these two rings, rubies and sapphires, here today for $6.99. Take your pick. We can do either of these in the white or yellow gold. Love that we have options here. My museum reserve is still available. My $99.99 306 Marquise Mahenge pink spinel. My $14.99 Imperial topaz. This is a carat 72 center stone, 41 points of just the VS yellow diamonds. Not a single white diamond to be seen in this piece. My pendant up there, right here, $25.99, unheated stones, 14K yellow gold. This one must go. It definitely has a lot going on there, but it is a unique piece, right? As a piece and as individual stones, it is unique, and we cannot recreate that style. And I didn't even mention this, but every single stone here, different shapes, right? Different shapes. They're not all the rounds, they're not all the ovals, they are different shapes, completely different colors, and this is here, all unheated stones, $25.99. Let me try on the marquise one more time. This one has to go. There it is, my 306 center stone, 36 points of your pink diamonds, a carat 28 of your white diamonds. These are not diamond weights that you just take one look at and you're thinking, yeah, that's fine, right? It's only like a couple points here, a couple points there, right? In just the white diamonds, you have a carat 28. Subtract the cost of that from that $99.99 and see what you get. Subtract the cost of pink diamonds from that $99.99 and see what you get. Subtract the estimated amount of gold from that $99.99. What are you left with? Is that 306 Mahenge pink spinel worth that price, right? And you're getting the entire piece, true to size on this one. Again, it's not top heavy at all. Get it in your size. You don't even have to wear it. If you're just collecting these larger stones, it's the perfect mounting to even just put on display. But I should hope that if you get this, wear it at least once a week. Take it out there. Appreciate the stone. We're not getting any more of these pieces. This is it. It's $99.99 and that is all. Let's bring it back up close. Take your pick. This is our recap wheel. Mahenge pink spinel absolutely has to go. And this is it. Our sapphire and rubies continue to go out. $6.99, take your pick up. We also had a selection of diamond rings today. We had a infinity DNA braided red sort of diamond band ring today. That was also rather popular. And we also had blue sapphire earrings. We had pink diamond charm ring. Have a couple of pieces still here, but these pieces must go. I will be going in a couple minutes here. And just wanted to thank everyone again for being here with me for the last couple of days. Just heads up, we will be undergoing some schedule changes again very shortly, so please stay tuned for that. And please join Lauren. She'll be back with you guys tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, definitely for the weekend. After that, though, I'm not sure what's going to happen, so you're going to have to stay tuned, and I'm sure she'll have more information. But you do not miss any of her shows, especially not the weekend shows. And although I have to wake up, a couple hours earlier than I usually do, it's definitely worth it. The weekends are so much fun. And again, don't forget, tomorrow is Friday, so she'll be here too. Same place, same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Please join her then. A lot of brand new designer pieces. And you do not want to miss any of her shows either. And again, schedule will be going through some changes. We'll see what happens. I don't know when I will see you guys next. So we'll see what happens. But again, just thank you for being here with me. And appreciate for you guys for tolerating us as we go through these schedule changes here and there. These pieces must go. We are verifying on the Marquise Mahenge pink spinel as we speak. If you want me to stay for a couple minutes after the end of the show to talk you through that one, I will be here for as long as you need me to be. But thank you guys again for being here with me. It's been a blast. I will see you guys when I see you guys next. We'll see when that is. And have a great rest of your Thursday night. Again, please join Lauren tomorrow through the weekend. And have a great rest of your night. I will see you when I see you.